I think we're live like right now. Okay. Might want to turn this off. I just wanted to not try to wait till the buzzer.
It's
right now.
It says live.
No, yes, it is.
10 on my phone.
All right, well, I need to restart this because this is my way of figuring
Thank God you guys are here. Otherwise, I would feel like Garth on Wayne's World when he was by himself, and I wouldn't know what to say, and I would be totally freaked out right now.
Like Garth?
No, Garth Elgar. Oh my God, are you too young for
Wayne's World?
I've seen that, but most of my life has been filled with a
Garth. Garth is the blonde one.
I know that.
Yeah.
But I mean, my life has been filled with Garth of the Brooks before I even saw Garth of Wayne's World.
Garth of the Brooks?
I was giving him a knightly name.
Okay.
So
I don't think
I ain't mad at that. Like,
we're not on apparently.
It says live.
I don't know. John's on telly and it's fucking.
It should be working right now.
I'm talking about nights, and you guys are all like, "I'm a telly."
Well, is it working, John? You tell us.
There's 4 people watching, so I guess. I think it's because I left it sit. I just want to know that it's like a thing that I can see. Oh, there we go.
The Monday Night Comedy Show.
Hey, all right.
Hi, Monday Night Comedy Show.
Wait, is that Andy? Wait.
It says it's live. You are live.
Yeah,
we did it.
We can't afford the technical difficulty screen yet. But, we're getting there.
No, there was no difficulty other than the fact that this was very difficult.
They said hi. I'm assuming this is Andy.
Hi, is it Andy?
Is it Andy?
Like, can we use our Ouija board and discover that it's Andy for
the
real?
Monday Night Comedy.
Our Ouija board.
There, a lot of people make the Monday Night Comedy Show a reality.
Also,
we can't assume it's Andy. It could be Kruger.
It could be me.
It could be Meredith.
I do still.
I'll never tell.
Andy,
It's totally Andy.
So
Andy, are you Meredith? That's the thing that I'm wondering. Or Kruger.
Are you Meredith?
Or maybe Josh. You know, it's difficult to say. Well, anyway, this is okay. So here's the reason that this is a thing. We can't have a party. This is our safe COVID pod because we don't hang out with anyone other than each other, and we're antisocial beyond that.
I'm vaccinated.
Yeah, Alexis is actually vaccinated. Alexis is part of the medical industry and has gotten vaccinated for the COVID-19.
I haven't grown a head yet, but when I do, I'll let you guys know.
It hasn't reprogrammed her DNA, so I assume that her evangelical friends think that she's lying and didn't really get it, or that she is actually a clone of herself and the real her is a demon somewhere in the mountains, which is sexy and fine. But no, yeah. So this is our thing where I wanted to have a New Year's party, and also we have a YouTube channel, and I thought, hey, why don't we televise the company, the office party? And
we'll touch her face.
I will. It's a real face.
I'm alive.
Show your face. I helped write that, so that won't get us a YouTube strike. But yeah, so it's this thing where we're like, you know, it'd be fun to kind of have like a fake virtual party. It's late. It's 10 o'clock. It's time to party. It is like Wayne's World. 10 o'clock. But time to party. It is like Wayne's World.
Whoa.
Why is that happening?
Because I did a thing.
That's amazing, whatever it is you've done.
I went on...
okay, all right.
On YouTube.
You're connected to the Bluetooth. And
yes, I
know. There's an echo over there anyway. Yeah, we're in the... by the way, this is the actual Alchemical Cocktail Lounge. Usually the rum dumpster bars where you see us, that's downstairs, or I'm in front of a green screen. Or
she's vaccinated.
Yes. Yeah, I feel okay touching Meredith. The one thing, though, is she did get vaccinated, and then we kissed, and I grew this mustache in less than 24 hours, which I feel like might be a facial parasite, and we're all scared.
It's a facial growth. You should definitely get checked.
Like, this didn't take a month and a half of laziness. What it really took was a kiss from a vaccinated lady, and the satanic antichrist antibodies grew a mustache on my face because the devil, of course, is very handsome. So, so yeah, this is Meredith, as we know. I'm John Wheeler. This is Meredith. Or I'm sorry, this is Alexis. I'm talking to this is Meredith. I'm very drunk, by the way. You think I was gonna make it until 10 o'clock? Okay.
Wow.
I keep fucking up rubbing it in makes a thing that isn't that weird way weird. So it's a good job. Over there is Bill, who I never confused for John, although maybe because we've done a lot of Molly and mushrooms together, and it does make who's who and what's
I thought
real.
we were just introducing ourselves as everyone else.
We are all one.
That's John. That's Alexis.
It is.
Bill.
John and Alexis.
Meredith.
I want to be. Hey, do you want to be Bill and Meredith for a while and just get out of this whole fucking scheme? I think it'll be fun. You guys can be us and just handle it.
I think you can do more with what I have
Can you
than what I have done.
Do your best, John.
Oh, do an impression of me.
Do your best, John.
Sometimes you're Gomez, sometimes you're Fester. Let's hear it.
Oh my god.
Do your best, me. No pressure.
I need pills for this.
I just really would like to
Well,
know
I'm
what
usually
I
on a
seem-
lot of pills.
I just want to know how I seem to other people.
Well, who knows?
This is not.
Bill,
time
do
to
the
start
best of
this.
me.
All right, fuck all that. So here's what we're doing. It's a New Year's Eve party, and what we're going to do is Meredith, who is this person and not that person.
Bill, your
Listen.
jacket is cool.
Oh.
Bill is
We
like
picked
a.
it up. I found it. Just FYI here. I found the jacket. We went thrift shopping. Thrift store. We went thrift storing. That's not a thing.
It kind of is.
And then
Yeah,
but
it
you don't
is.
go thrift storing.
You go thrifting.
Yes.
You go thrifting. We did that.
And we found it. And then it fit Bill. And it works.
So. Yeah, Bill looks good in that. Let's
Good job,
no,
Bill.
we dressed up a little. Alexis
Yes.
is doing like a late 60s, early 70s Megan Draper
All you
swinger
can
party.
see is my boobs.
And I
And I
could
never-
look more 70s if I tried.
I know. I
Um,
never get to be like if you're a suit guy, just the black and white thing. It's trite, but it's a party.
And I'm me.
And Alexis is the drummer from Mindless Self Indulgence. I'm
Once
Meredith
again,
is.
Meredith
That's
is.
Meredith.
I know. I'm surrounded by beautiful ladies and Bill. I can't handle
you,
what I'm
John.
doing.
It's okay.
I'm just going to assume I'm beautiful.
Yes,
You are
Aw.
beautiful.
you're beautiful to
no
me.
matter
So
what they say.
Meredith made flashcards of things that happened in 2020 that we probably forgot because the only thing anyone remembers from 2020 is
I have you met me?
the pandemic thing. What is it?
I don't get what you're saying.
What does it
Andy.
say though?
It says suit guy ? Hi, have you met me?
Andy is a suit guy, and if it wasn't for the pandemic, we would have Andy over here doing a live stream.
Andy, I miss you. If you are, in fact. Andy.
If you
Except
are
for
Andy.
unless you're secretly Jason Kruger or one of 11
Jason
other
too.
people.
I mean, we haven't really talked a whole lot, Jason, but
Quick, make me a pickle martini.
Well, I do. I miss everyone. But here's the thing. We're going to go over the year and get increasingly drunk, and then we're all going to smooch at midnight and have some champagne. And but the thing is that it is shocking how rotten this year was and how the pandemic really kind of like smoothed over everything. Well, smooth isn't the right word. Ruined something.
we're gonna go over a bunch of shit basically that
happened.
minus the obvious big ones. We're gonna go over the little shit that might have been overlooked. That's kind of funny, and that we can kind of make fun of.
You know,
Yeah.
when everything is ash by the end of the year, it's easy to smooth over.
We're not gonna talk about the
You mean
dead
Ash from
or
Pokemon?
any of that.
Okay,
shit.
did you specifically say you miss Andy? Because the reply was, I miss you too, Meredith. Which means
Then
that
that means
we're
it's
right.
Andy.
So
Andy,
then
I
we
miss
know.
you a ton.
All right.
He's hiding behind
Well,
Call
another
me.
name.
I don't know.
We thank you for joining this level of it, or this episode of Is This or Is This Not Andy? And we figured out that it was.
Yeah.
Good night, everybody. But yeah, no, it is about the year 2020. Bill had okay, this is the last year of 2020. Bill, will you share?
Last year, like
This is
only
the last year of
one.
2020. I am kind of too drunk for this already, and I have to go for at least 2 hours. Okay,
We do.
but
I mean, that's fine.
but the
That's
important
what
thing
they're
is I have a
doing.
yo-yo. But ahead of that,
You guys, I bought yo-yos. I was bored, and I bought slime, and I bought really
Where's the
crappy.
fucking slime?
It's over in the other room. And I bought really shitty yo-yos that are broken already.
She's not going to share the slime.
No, it's my fucking slime. He doesn't like slime. I love slime. So
I like
I
it
want
in
the fucking
theory.
you
slime.
don't like the texture.
Yeah,
I
I could
like
live without
slime,
it.
so
I like
anyway.
Play-Doh.
Slime.
That's
Sorry,
not
let
slime.
her go.
So I bought yo-yos, and most of them are already broken. So that's why we have some yo-yos here.
But Bill, you had an experience at the dollar store and/or Party
What?
City and/or Five Below.
Message retracted. So Andy,
Yeah.
aka the Monday Night Comedy Show, retracted a message.
What's that
You can
mean?
do that?
That's
I don't
all the more because it incriminated that it was in fact Andy, but we know now.
Did
it's
you
too
say
late.
something naughty?
He said something and then he decided he didn't want to say it, so he
You
deleted
can
it.
take
Oh, that's
that
very
back.
interesting.
There's too many
Yes.
things on the internet I can't take back.
I don't.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I just kind of let it hang out.
Whoa.
No.
Well, if Andy's here, Andy, I'm going for Gomez Adams, but I feel like I am Lieutenant Dangle at the policeman's ball. And I know you'll be honest with me about that.
You know nothing. I'm the only one that can see these things, so that's
I'm glad Andy is talking to us, though.
My
And I know that like
youthful
the,
eyes, I can read the comments.
the live
Good.
part of this is so goofy.
My
Andy, I'm
eyes
glad
that are
you're...
with corrective lenses can't see.
And so they
fucking
get to see
shit.
this face every time I
Yeah, I
read.
can't see this shit with my glasses on.
Oh shit, there's someone else.
Ooh, who else is here?
Sam Dunn.
Hi,
Hey, Sam! Woo!
Redacted.
Sam, stop redunding your dactid.
Let's see. You could rock a pinstripe, John, for sure. That's from Andy.
Well, thank you, Andy.
Or
and,
Andy.
yeah,
For
possibly
the Monday
Andy
nights.
from the Monday Night Leviathan of
Sam
Who's Who.
says, hey guys, LOL. Hey Sam.
Hello, Sam. This is
Hello,
what it would be
Sam.
like if you were at our house having a board meeting for New Year's in
That's
front
what
in front of the
we-
fireplace
what we
because
did for
it's
fun.
there is a fire going. Oh, you can almost see it.
Mm.
Yep. See, there's a real fire. It looks fake on the TV, but I put a log in there, as I do with the things I love.
You dropped a log.
I did.
over there.
That is how I live. But Bill had a bad December 31st of 2020 going to the... I'm just trying to get you to tell the story.
Well,
What?
I got done with work and I was ready to head over here, and I got a text asking me to pick up some New Year's Eve decorations.
Yeah, like normal.
Right? I really
Like a
wish I would have had
same-
known that the day before.
Sane person.
But,
You know what?
yeah.
Things are spontaneous in life.
Right.
Some
So
people
I'm like,
cherish that.
right. I live a mile from Party City and Five Below. I'm just gonna go there.
Yeah.
I go in the
In fact,
Five
that's
Below.
why you moved there, adjacent to Party City and
On
Five Below.
purpose.
Of course.
Yes.
That is exactly why I moved
Location,
to,
location.
My yo-yo didn't
I go
work
into
out.
Five Below. They have a $5 like cheap kind
Come
of
on.
party kit, and I'm just like, I'm not sure that's what I'm looking for. So I go over to Party City. I go to Party City, and I am sitting there, and I see people not wearing masks, of course.
So you see dead
because
people.
Bloomington.
Yeah. Bloomington's bad about that, by the way. Be better,
Yeah,
Bloomington.
fucking
Sam, I
sucks.
know you live in Bloomington.
I
Tell
also live in Bloomington, and it is.
Doesn't Black
Meredith
people
also
just-
lives in Bloomington.
We
You and
used
Sam
to-
tell everybody to straighten their shit out.
We used to.
Not my
And we
job.
did.
Fuck
I
them.
know. Not my circus, not my Bloomington.
Just stand there waiting for them to like step away from the New Year's display, which is right, of course, at the beginning of the store,
Oh, this
right at the entrance, because
No.
I want you to look at it. And
So
I just
broken.
need them to move out of the way so that I can see that I don't want it and it's
Broken
super
or
expensive and
injured.
overpriced, and I'll just
No,
hold
I
on.
really could.
Nope. Got to stand there and wait for them to move out of the way. Whoa, did they move out of the way? No.
So nobody's listening to
spent
Bill. We're all
I am
playing with our fucking
15
yo-yos.
I was listening to it live, but I
I
might have just
spent
broke the internet.
15 minutes
That's so long.
waiting for it.
Just kidding. It's not.
Is
No,
if
it's
you,
not.
it is if you're standing in one
15
spot.
minutes.
If you do not move at all in 15 minutes, it is a very long time.
That is
Oh.
If
eternity.
you're staring at people who
15
don't have their
minutes?
masks on,
You
Dude,
obviously-
3 minutes in line at a store is just like watching an entire
Yeah,
hour-long
I'm
show.
sorry.
I would have given that shit 30 seconds, and I would have been out the fucking
Okay,
door and been
so
like,
I'm
"Sorry,
like-
Alexis.
The most.
People are assholes.
I am
fucking
the
I would've
most
lied about it and not gone and been
impatient
like, yeah,
person
everything.
here, and I've waited longer than
'Cause-
15 minutes in line.
I'm doing
Actually,
that. side.
just
You're
saying.
correct.
Yeah.
Hey, you could
That is
have.
the
You could have.
answer.
Let's see.
That's where
Sam
I'm gonna be.
says he feels like he's here.
Good, that's what we want.
And he
Because
thanks,
says,
Sam.
I'm used to. Oh, he lives in Minneapolis now.
wait, where did you move to, Sam? Because
Are you our neighbor?
are you over north? Because that's where we live. Yeah.
Andy says time means nothing. What are you all
Accurate.
drinking? Okay, you want to
All
go
right.
around? This is our bartender. He can tell you.
The official Alchemical Cocktail Bar is that bar over there. And
I think you should start here because this is the left.
All right, Bill, I made, it's a Sapphire Manhattan, which is a Bombay Sapphire Manhattan, basically, with chocolate bitters, sweet vermouth, and Bombay Sapphire gin, and a little soda and ice. I'm not doing any, like, mixed in the thing drinks because it slows everything down, and we're trying to get drunk here.
Mix them.
Meredith is drinking...
Blue.
Meredith is drinking a 2020 Flushes that blue, and it's basically blueberry de Kuiper and rum and ice in equal measures. I'm drinking just an old-fashioned with whiskey that I got for my birthday from either my dad or Alexis's brother, Connor. I forget which whiskey I used. And Alexis is drinking a Gimlet Fizz. So it's gin, lime, simple syrup, a little bit of soda, and ice. And again, a Gimlet you would normally shake and do in a martini glass or whatever. But, like, I was just, like, trying to slop it out as fast as I could so we could get as drunk as possible without wasting everybody's time. You got to clean out the shaker every time between drinks. So, we want variety. You got to get a little sloppy.
So
Much like
Andy says he lives in the South too. We've been to your house for your birthday.
You were, yeah.
I have. No one else here.
No, I wasn't able.
I was there.
I know
when
his
you were
address.
doing
I
the
had
garage
it.
sale.
Back when I
sent
was-
him mail.
Back when I was dumb enough to be in bands, I had band practice during Andy's birthday, and Andy, I would rather have been at your birthday.
I represented.
Yeah, and you brought that 1950s like woman
The book.
slapping comedy book.
And then we all like passed it around
God.
and like read just the most terrible fucking pieces of it because they were jokes. So
Which Andy, when we can get together
yeah.
for a podcast, we should read sections out of that book with the disclaimer of we did not write this book, nor were we alive when it was written, much like the Bible.
I'm so happy I brought that.
Hey, what's Sam saying? I see you saying.
It says that, he just added something. I accidentally removed my message. He lives near Cedar and Lake.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
So you're closer to Alexis.
You're by my work.
Or work.
Are we supposed to be saying this? Like the addresses of people?
He's
like,
posting it on the.
Yeah, and
like,
I'm not saying that.
and we're not like at 456 Avenue. Like, no, we're not saying where Sam lives. Like saying that my friend Sam, last name redacted, lives vaguely somewhere in Minneapolis
Is
isn't
redacted
super
a word?
specific.
Yes.
It is.
Yes.
I've never.
It wasn't I just said that out
Well,
loud.
it's times because you can't redact what you say in person.
Well, you can if you're me.
Is dacted a word?
Pterodactyl.
If you put pterodactyls.
Right. But redacted is a word.
I
But
don't-
acted isn't, right?
Google that
You are
shit.
asking
I don't
Yeah,
know.
I don't
wrong
actually have any
person
idea.
to
Alright.
do that. Let's see. I didn't put my actual address, which is smart
That's very good, Sam. That's wise.
because I
This
don't.
would probably would have read it aloud. Just
No,
I'm just saying
if we
our
could
filters.
read and didn't have Dyscalculia, we might have read it aloud, but
That's true.
I would have
might
like.
not get the
flipped-
No.
I mean, dyscalculia would help in this situation because you would not.
Yeah, it's
give the
like
actual-
Dyscalculia is encrypting your own information in your own brain, so no one can like rush and hack your shit.
But
Are we trying to say dyslexia?
Dyscalculia is the numbers only dyslexia,
yeah,
and
different
for
thing.
both Alexis and I, that's the
Oh, boy.
stronger issue. Because
Ah.
maybe you're a little bit more even on the thing. Me, numbers are worse than words. Like I can read something and be like, remember it straight, but like numbers,
No,
it's like,
actually, no. Yeah, I guess I would say numbers are worse
yeah.
because I don't really ever see a word and flip things. It's always I'll look. The first number I see is the starting of whatever number, and that's when I flip it.
Yeah, like if you tell me your phone number and go read it back to me, I'm reading it back in the wrong order. Like there's no, like 1 second later, it's a garbled fucking mess, like locker combinations,
I used
anything
to
like
work
that.
at Pizza Hut, and when I would take credit card orders, I would have to call people back because I took down their credit card number wrong.
Oh,
I've had
Just plug that shit in, see what works.
Yeah, maybe someone bought a pizza. Who cares who?
I had multiple orders canceled because I had to call them back more than twice.
And they were like, all
More
right,
than
fuck
twice.
you.
You didn't write them down.
I love that.
I
That's the
did.
thing.
I had a computer in front of me, and I typed them in as they were saying them, and I still got them wrong.
Okay, that's a little worse than me. Because like, I will
maybe
look.
I don't have a problem.
It's
for
a
once.
3 number. I almost said
On a sliding scale, no.
A
Like,
3, yeah. When numbers is your
I don't think I
job.
have this habit.
I'll see the last number first, and I'll read it as the first number. So instead of 526, it's 625 or something like that, and then everyone freaks out at me, and I apologize a lot.
Well,
I have this drink in front of me, and I keep drinking it.
that's a whole.
Don't look
You're
at my
looking
blue.
at her blue.
I ain't
drink.
looking at
get away
your
from
blue.
there.
Fuck off from it.
No,
Fuck off from it.
I've gotten
It's
sick.
mine.
I've gotten sick on that drink, so I'm looking at it to prevent me
Oh,
from drinking that
yeah.
drink.
No,
Ooh.
I mean, I don't know.
I'm not going to drink that drink. You do not need to worry about that
Okay,
at all.
We drank the 20 flushes. We need it something else.
2020 flushes. It was
2020 flushes?
it was the electric blue dumbass
What did I
or the
name?
2020
I named it
flushes.
something
You
about
had a
flushing.
When we post that podcast, we'll
yeah.
Well, yeah,
It does
so
look
we're
like, the blue
toilet
shit
bowl.
that you would put in your toilet bowl
Yeah,
and
and
have
my-
2,000 flushes.
My normal thing
blue.
is, have you noticed that why does it smell minty?
It shouldn't.
This doesn't smell
It
minty.
does. No,
It's
no, no.
blueberry.
Toilet
You mean the
bowl.
toilet? I don't know if it's
Toilet.
really
You've been
minty.
drinking
It
out of the
smells
toilet.
No,
like-
no, no. Smell my
Chemical.
toilet bowl. My toilet bowl cleaner is minty, which
Smell
therefore
mint.
don't blame me when
Definitely
I use
smells
it as
something.
toothpaste.
Well, they won't make garlic
The
scented
fuck?
bathroom things.
I will find it and make you smell it, and you admit it's minty smelling.
That's fine.
I'm not proud of it. Like, why would they do that? But I don't get it. Like, since when is the toilet bowl cleaner smelling minty? Like, you assume it's gum or something.
Don't chew your
Use
toilet.
toilet bowl cleaner
Yeah.
as toothpaste.
No. But I'm
It's
saying
all in the bathroom.
it's
I
like
mean,
a
you know.
mental fuck up because toothpaste is sometimes blue and tastes like minty. Why is the toilet stuff minty? Like, our assholes don't taste the mint. So why is it minty?
Did they feel the mint?
I guess
Is it menthol
I mean,
flavored
if you
toilet
did feel
bowl?
it, you'd
That
feel
would
it
be
a
kind
lot.
of amazing.
Maybe that's what it is. Menthol flavored toilet bowl.
I would.
I mean menthol
Maybe
is a
like
very
that.
strong scent and very cheap to produce.
It's
So
minty though. But why is toilet bowls minty?
Are people talking
Maybe
to
it's
us
not
still? Or
minty.
Oh,
did
yeah,
they
we
just
got anything
fucking
there?
leave?
Yeah,
No.
no, that's fine. This is being recorded. We're just eating up time on YouTube for our channel. By the way, anyone that is watching, this is like we're gonna do our actual countdown of things, and we're gonna go till midnight, maybe slightly later, and then probably drop off. But this is designed to start at 10 and go to midnight. This is a 2-hour-long nightmare, and then we're gonna pop champagne and smooch 2020 good
I
night.
got 3 bottles.
No, I know it's gonna be a disaster, so that's good.
I'm not
Great.
kissing any of you. Just
That's
like
fair.
don't feel special or anything because I like actually
would
like
we feel
hid in
special?
the bathroom from somebody so I didn't have to kiss them at midnight because I fucking hate that shit. So
Well, you can kiss my ass.
yeah.
I-
If that was Sam Jackson, that would
fine,
have
I'll
been
eat your
so
ass,
much
John.
better.
Sure.
I'm planning on slamming my drink at midnight. That's all I
There's probably someone
Well,
outside
y'all
who will
just
kiss.
fucking
Get
down to
dashes on himself.
2021. Whatever.
Yeah. So okay, but anyway, our assumption is Meredith made flashcards of things in 2020 that got overshadowed, possibly by the pandemic, which may have been the biggest thing in 2020, and we're going to discuss
Or the
whether or not we
election,
remember
or all
them.
the death or all
Well,
the like
There's a lot of
police
death.
murders and bullshit.
It's going to be an
Oh, so it's a
uplifting
downer.
look back.
But no, this is gonna be.
Well,
I mean,
we-
yeah,
we-
that's the downer. That's
well,
the shit
we're
we're
gonna
We all
not
took
talk
3
about.
points of Molly about a half hour ago, so I think it's going to get better as we go. No,
Oh
we
my
didn't do
God.
that. Drugs are illegal. So
like. Drinking in that?
no, I don't know why people
I
would
just
do.
want to
Sam, if you
say.
could chime in. I don't think Molly plus booze is a great.
I just want
plan.
to.
It's a waste of booze. No, because Sam got a degree in brain chemical science, and I just, as a doctor, I wanted to know how he felt.
Sam's a doctor.
Sam Dunn. Dunn is short for doctor. It's an old cowboy word. He's the dunter was what they called it in the 1800s, and it became doctor after like the Prohibition.
He done gone to school.
He done gone to school to be a doctor.
Oh my god.
Old Sam
Oh my
Dr.
God.
Dunn. Yeah. That's how we know Sam Dr. Dunn did it, and he went to school. And if you get the sickness from climbing in the outhouse, he can pour a little whiskey down your throat,
Yeah,
fix you up.
hold on.
What's he
so
say to this?
he says Everything John is saying is 100% true.
Sam, I would have probably written that sentence
I
but put
feel
lie.
like we're just watching Drunk History, and you're just going off.
You know, they canceled that. Would it be illegal to make our own drunk history with blackjack and
I mean,
hookers?
we are drunk right now, and this is history. So
That's true. We could be doing our own voiceovers.
We are going to go
You know
through
what?
last year's history.
Forget the blackjack and hookers.
Well, yeah.
strike it.
Or screw that. Well, you know the joke, right?
Who's
Bill?
still watching? Roll call.
It doesn't matter. Look, we didn't even expect anyone to watch this live. God bless you, Andy and Sam, who are probably
thank you guys.
Several people said okay on Facebook, but I didn't want to post it to Facebook because it's like, just use YouTube.
Sam says, I'm actually playing GameCube games on my computer.
Awesome.
This on my phone. Woohoo, happy NYE, which I've always thought was like New York.
New York,
New York Eve. Hey, New York, everybody.
It's NYC for New York. But like,
Sam, if we
it's
can keep you
one
company while you play
letter
video games,
different.
I feel like that's like our job. Like, I just want you to
That's
feel like
enough.
you're at an idiot party without getting COVID. Like, it's perfect. So, and again, we're very close together, but like 25% of us have been vaccinated, and the rest of us don't go outside. So it's
Yeah,
Some
I
people-
never leave my home.
none of us have friends. And
Yeah,
the other
we're
of us
each other's
choose to
friends.
stay here.
Right. We're like the weirdos sitting on your bed talking shit while you play a video game.
they were like,
Something
hey,
like that.
and you're like,
Yes.
I wish you would leave.
I wish you would.
But now that's us. Well, yeah, and I'm down. We actually been doing this for nearly a half hour already. So,
That's true. We
do we want to get into the thing?
We
Yes.
can get into the thing. There are 20 items that we could go through.
That's so many.
We'll see if we get through them all. We should be able to.
It's all at the mall.
Wait, we have another person.
Wait,
It's like a-
let me see. I can read it.
We're very
it's
upset.
Andy.
Andy just switched to his actual account.
Hi,
I'm going to get some cereal. Be right back.
All right, Andy.
Yeah.
And Sam said it's working so far.
I mean, yeah, at least this is functional. This is just an experiment. I was talking to Sam last night about the finer points of like weird YouTube channel shit, and it's just like a lot of it is just going like, hey, does this work? Is this going to happen? Is this like a functional thing that we can do?
I think in 2020 and with the pandemic, a lot of people just need friends.
Yes.
So even just this random small talk, like,
I agree.
makes people feel like they're with friends.
I hope so.
Well, that's what I wanted because I
I mean,
wanted to
it's
have a
work.
party, but also promote my YouTube channel that we're all part of. This is the staff of the Alchemical Cocktail Lounge. This is the people that, from bouncing ideas to actually pushing camera buttons and shit, make it so that this is even remotely doable.
I'm more than a fucking button pusher for you.
Yeah, you know that like people in IT push buttons and make
I
more
push
money than the
his
four of us
buttons,
combined.
But in
Like,
life,
it's- yeah, Alexis pushes my
I
buttons
push
in a different
real
way.
buttons in life.
No, you direct me too, but it's like also you shouldn't like underplay the fact that like handling a little bit of the tech for me is huge because like normally I'm the one trying to be funny and run everything at once, and it's a nightmare. And for the underdressed and overserved, having Meredith even just being like, "Hey, is the audio still working?" Because like I have no way of knowing. It's invaluable. Never underplay tech credits. They're important.
Yeah, it's like in theater.
I know you're like, I'm more than a button pusher. I'm like, dude,
I-
someone's got to push those
I was
fucking
just
buttons.
thinking, this is more friends than I've had in 2004.
It's so long ago, Bill.
There was a long time.
That was a long time ago.
You're welcome.
It was my senior year of high school.
I try not to remember these things.
Yeah,
You wanted to
it's
play
fun.
High School Simulator on that one podcast.
Ooh.
You did. Remember that?
Yeah, maybe
Where I was like
would
Virtual
attempt
Nightmare
to be
Simulator?
Popular.
I guess
You
if you could go back.
Did you know how you ended up being popular? You were new to school. That was about it.
I'm new in town.
Because the new popular kids would try and scoop up all the new people that showed up.
I'm sorry, I
You
broke that.
Broke it.
I didn't.
That's-
It's fine.
New were
It's not permanently connected.
Now try and fucking.
I got her.
uh,
Don't focus on this talk. I'm drunk.
So-
Okay, there we go.
I acquired this cheap thing on Amazon.
Bill got me the Dutch East India Death Star, and I can smoke
Oh,
CBD
what a
cigarettes
good
into it. It
Beautiful.
looks like them,
Nice.
isn't it? It's identical in size to the microphone
and then
too.
it does this.
Oh,
Woo! Magic!
It is.
I like how that little billow of cloud came on.
Oops. Ah!
I just got a little excited with closing it because it snuffs it out.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun. All right, so
I
Whose
forgot.
turn is it to smoke after you?
well, you can go next. We should give it like
Let's
10
do
minutes or
it.
Yes,
so.
I know.
But
Yeah.
yeah,
I don't want to
The
smoke.
fire's still going though.
Turn on the
Yeah.
fan.
You can do that. But yeah, talk amongst yourselves.
Okay. Talk.
So, amongst ourselves
Wait,
is how
Let's
we're going
see.
to talk.
Jesus, Bill.
Ooh.
I'm sorry. I'm very
God.
bad at this.
Sam says.
I'm not used to
"Ooh,"
talking.
And Andy says, "Wow." Andy, you're gonna have to come over and see the house.
What's wow?
We're very proud of it.
Well, we're breaking everything.
What's
What?
wow?
I don't know.
I don't know. Maybe our communication skills under alcohol.
What?
I'm sorry. I get really drunk ahead of time.
I mean, you always are, but that's fine.
All right. We never record me being drunk ahead of time, though.
Yes, we do.
Well, yeah.
What are you
but
saying,
you record
Andy?
it on your phone while I'm at the underground.
Andy
That's
says, "Okay."
Okay, what?
Oh, I think
He's
you're
gonna
coming
come
to the
hang
house
Oh,
and getting drunk with us
Okay.
because
You can sleep on the couch.
we have multiple couches that are extremely soft. We also have an air mattress.
Yeah, no, I called dibs on the air mattress.
I
called dibs on my couch.
Meredith
No,
has the
you
couch
did.
upstairs,
Yes.
but the couch downstairs is open.
Let's see.
Spent like over 10 grand on that couch. So
Laura Hine says, "Oh, hi, I'm here.
Laura.
Hi, Laura.
I don't know who you are, but hello."
You met at one of Sydney's things once at Mortimer's. She was there with her fellow, and
The last one?
I don't. It was either the last or the second to last one. And Laura, it was brief, but she was there, and we were like, "Oh, hey!" And then we got up and did the whole improvisational.
Oh, so it's like I think of the last one. Hi, nice meeting you again. I'm really bad with names.
Yeah. You'd recognize her if you saw her.
Names and lack of faces, because like.
Well, yeah, because there's just words
no
on the screen.
pictures show up here.
But
Sam says.
Sam knows Laura. I think.
Oh, hi, Laura.
Yeah, they know each other. They both went to
Laura.
the garage a lot.
I've been to the
Sam
garage
works there.
once.
Yeah,
When we
I've
tried-
worked there for 11 years.
We're sneaking. Well,
How
not
did I meet
sneaking.
Laura?
Turn around.
Through you?
Maybe through me or another. She went to a lot of shows and things, and
Yeah. Well, I mean,
It'd be hard to
Laura,
piece together
we've met in
completely.
person a couple of times.
I'm pretty sure.
But it's been many years since I've seen you. But hi.
well, we're not. It's been
Nice
at least.
meeting you again, haha.
It's been many of 1 year since we've seen anybody because we're not allowed to.
Yeah, that's
Because we're
But
being
I
smart.
mean, I think it's been plenty of
Yeah.
years, though.
Do you
Well,
think
you
that-
also moved to Washington for a while, so that
Do you think people are gonna be weird, like trying to meet new people after this? Like I feel
it's gonna
like
be really.
God, I
I'm
hope
gonna be
so.
weird.
That's the only way I'm going to be like on an even playing field with
I
anyone.
feel like 2020, like made obviously, and this is gonna sound stupid, but like socialization more awkward. Like I feel like I
I'll
have
fit
this.
right in.
Yeah, but I've always been the person like my word as a child, and to now it's like, hi, my name's Alexis. Do you want to be my friend? And now like people like 2020 made that even more awkward, like to branch out to meet new people. Granted, I don't really need to meet new people, but still, there's just like this awkward void of like, how much do you reach out to meet someone new versus like stand back from it? I feel like it has stuck.
I think
with
we're
us.
gonna kind of go off the deep end though. Like everyone will be like, "Oh, careful, and then just like flip out because it's like we can go and do what we can play a show with guitars and rub up against people. Like it'll be really wild. I
rub
think.
up against people.
Well, we used to do that. We used to rub a lot.
Hey.
Elbows.
There's a bunch of other people emojis. I
I
think
don't
the thing that
February?
do you remember in the beginning of COVID when it was weird to be like the first ones to wear masks?
Yeah,
Like my
Yes, I do.
my parents
I
were
felt
the
the-
I
first
felt like Michael
strain.
Jackson, and it felt good.
Like, because at first you're like, okay, people who wear masks like rob the place. So like, are they gonna be on edge, like weird about like masks? My parents were one of the first strain of people to wear masks into places. I like to say strain because like they would go in with their masks and people would point and laugh at them. They were telling me about these
That's
stories,
crazy.
like about people pointing and laughing at them because they were like the first to adapt wearing the masks, and now it's just we do it. So what's gonna be weird is like once we go back, like if we go back, I like wearing masks in public places, honestly, because I don't know.
Well, the Japanese thing where it's like if
Everybody-
you feel a tiny bit sick, you just mask up and then you
great.
don't get
I
as
like
sick.
it,
Like that's
but,
a big cultural thing
If
there.
we go back, like,
Curtis.
it'll be weird.
Yeah, it is. Yeah,
Like,
it's,
the
they
first
understand
time
that they
Curtis-
live in a
So-
society with like other people, which we don't seem to get. We think we're 350 million rugged individuals, and like, hey, whichever way the coin flips, you just go. Like
So,
a lot of other places are like, say, we depend on one another to make sure we all survive. It's like you're a socialist. Like, well, but it's true.
What I love about it is there's medical masks and cloth masks everywhere.
Mhm.
So no matter where you go, you're surrounded by doctors and ninjas.
Oh my god.
I fucking love it.
That's not
I had to look into the law about like,
Those
you know, they altered the like if you have your conceal and carry, but then it's just like you can't wear like a cowboy mask around legally, but they did change it. Well, yeah, like a bandana, anything. Like you can't just be like, oh, like you don't know who I am if you're like walking around with a gun. And they're like, no, we changed it because we know every fucking dickhead, including me with a gun, be like, well, I got to pick. And they're like, no, you can just do both for now. But it is definitely like a weird.
I remember when this all
It is
first
illegal
started.
to mask up if you have a legal pistol on you, if
That's-
there's not a plague going on. Like
True.
it is a legal, weird in between.
I remember wearing a bandana in the beginning of this thing and like feeling like I was gonna like rob a bank or a train or
Mhm.
something.
I love that feeling because I'm about to always.
I
do that.
had this weird feeling like I felt like eyes were on me the first time I like wore a mask into a place.
Mhm.
I was like, do they think like that I'm gonna do something or whatever? Because this is weird. And you know, even the weirdest feeling, even today to this point, it was sunny outside because there's fucking snow.
Mm.
I'm wearing sunglasses and a fucking mask. I'm like, no one can see my fucking face. And is this weird to people? But no.
It's you feel like what it's like to be in Slipknot all the time. It's like, hey, people
True.
should know who I am,
I
but
mean,
they don't.
Some people
they don't know
have
what I look
been
like.
wearing like
Unless you're
kinky
Corey Taylor.
masks the whole time, like full face masks. But it works because you know you're covered.
That's very true.
And that's
Or if
fine.
you have a gimp mask on,
So,
be like, are you a gimp or are you just watching out for everyone's safety?
so we
Both.
weren't gonna try to talk about these
Does
things
zip
for
Well, no,
the major
really block
things.
moisture though.
Should we?
The pleather
Sorry.
does.
I'm sorry. I got distracted.
Leather. It's
Listen,
great
no.
for-
We weren't going to make this a pandemic thing. Okay, so the point of this godforsaken thing, other than the fact that it makes it feel like you're partying with us while you're lonely, but beyond that, it was so that we could go over the things you may have forgotten,
Yeah.
like murder hornets, or just you remember that one because that was such an internet thing. But there's things that Meredith brought up that I completely forgot about, and she made flashcards, and I said, put them in any weird order.
Yeah, we're just gonna see what
Let's
comes up,
go.
and we're gonna discuss.
So let's start that now. We're 36 minutes in. It's a good time to start.
Yeah, because we got a lot to cover. A fuck ton happened this year that we've probably forgot about.
I did.
I don't pay attention to shit.
I spent most of the year drinking and ordering slightly different types of pizzas to try to figure out which was the best tasting pizza.
What was the best tasting pizza, Bill?
So if you go to Pizza Luce and you order the
Hey, you
bear,
lost me there.
but
already.
you get Renata
They're
like
not
on
bad.
dollops on top, it's really good. I think that's the best with the Bianca sauce underneath.
What is a Bianca sauce?
White, isn't
You mean
it?
Beyonce?
White sauce?
It's a white olive oil sauce.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Okay.
It's kind of like
I really like
middle
their,
between
like,
Alfredo
I
and
like white
olive oil.
sauce.
their
pizza. That is
butternut
great.
squash.
Bianca literally means white.
Blanco.
Blanco?
means
Yeah,
white.
it's Blanca. It's not
Bianca.
Bianca.
Isn't it?
Wasn't
No.
she from the Rescuers?
Italian.
No.
Wait,
I mean,
what-
unless
wait,
you're
wait.
what language?
What language? Let me Google this.
I
Because
don't
Blanca
know.
is white in Spanish.
Yes. What's the language that you think?
Maybe he
Let's
doesn't
go
know.
Russian.
Russian.
Oh my God, no!
I don't
No, you're
fucking
thinking
know.
Italian.
Bianca
Hold
is
on,
a
hold on,
name.
hold on.
All right.
Ready? Go.
Italian.
It's Bianca
Yeah.
in Italian.
Okay, well,
Okay.
he was right.
Is that
White is Bianca in Italian.
Oh shit!
So you were
Fuck
right
me, I'm
and wrong, but,
Yes,
but
that's
Like,
usually how it works.
I mean, I
Oh,
only
shit.
assumed that it was in Italian because pizza usually is assumed Italian.
That makes
so
sense.
Great job, Bill.
Yay!
Good job. I don't know.
We all sort of learned something. We don't know if we'll remember it in the morning, but
Definitely not.
there's
Well, we'll remember
there-
because
Where the
there was-
fuck are
there
you
was some
going?
knowledge
this may or
acquired.
may not be shown in the morning. I don't know if
No, it's going to be on
yeah, I
the
don't
channel.
okay, good. 'Cause
Forever.
I don't
It's
forever.
not just
forever.
live. It is live and forever.
Oh, sad. Okay, so I don't know.
Waiting for John. Don't know what he's doing.
He went. Do we want to talk about traditions of New Year's? Anybody got any traditions besides me?
I don't know.
I realized I wasn't going to look at my phone, so I did the thing I said I was going to do, and I started a Facebook Live video and just pointed at the TV in there, and I'm leaving it. And everyone will be like, what is this? And then they'll have to go on the YouTube thing.
There you go. Well,
Because who gives a
we're
fuck?
talking
All right.
quick. I think I'm the only one that has a tradition for
Yeah,
New Year's. We get
old and
Mickey's.
sad and
Mickey's
lonely
grenades.
tradition.
This is our tradition because then we open them all up, drink them, and read the puzzles and attempt to
There was a
understand
game
them.
show that you would uncover and they'd have puzzles like that. What was it called? It was started with a C.
The Cunt Show.
I was shut up. I was just about to say that.
I'm sorry.
You can't
Not
say that.
concentration.
Oh, I can. I'm
but it was
Australian.
something. Who the fuck cares?
Hey, you can't say that.
I'll give you a kiss from down under.
Motherfuckers.
God damn
2020.
it.
Here we go. First
Oh, we're going to do the
subject.
thing.
Oh,
World on fire.
How
Hey,
about
this may
yours?
have been the first fucking
that's the way
thing.
that I like it.
The
And then
world
let
on
me
fire,
get
and then the
bored.
California fire nados. So
I thought you said
The California
Brenda.
Fire NATOs is my favorite college soccer
Wait.
team, by the way. They're actually from Idaho, but they, they have
You
It
know,
looks like friendos.
I love.
California
I
Friendos.
thought you wrote friendos. Like
that would be your dyslexia kicking in.
Damn
So-
it.
Don't
That would
say
be
it.
your Lexus kicking in.
Can
So-
we
so
see that all right?
Yes,
Can
very-
we see that all
No,
right?
we can't.
Here, hold it up.
Oh.
I love how this is just a
There
shitty
you go.
Zoom
There
board
you are.
meeting that we're doing.
Hey, I can see it. They can see
Alright.
it.
The-
Okay.
so
the
Here we go.
the light
California-
level's pretty good here.
Two
The California Fire NATOs is the punk rock version of the California Raisins, and I think they are wonderful.
Wait. Laura said I just made a lots of matzah for a friend. Is that Italian? Hell yeah, it is. Unless it's not.
Wait, what's a lots of matzah?
It's a pizza.
Is that a pizza?
It's a
Okay.
pizza with lots of matzah on it.
Hey, Laura, I have this memory where we were hanging out. We tried to put green food coloring in like burning oil to make green popcorn, and it did not work.
What?
It's a drunk, vague. No, we tried to make green popcorn by putting green food coloring in the boiling oil the popcorn was in,
World
and
on
it just
fire.
sprayed green shit all over
You
everything.
know what, though, you guys?
And that could have
Two
started a fire
continents.
NATO.
We're apparently on fire in fucking 2020.
It would have worked if you
It
had
was the
stopped me.
Amazon and the entire continent of fucking
I was
Australia.
gonna say Australia, but Amazon.
The Amazon
The
rainforest.
restaurant. I mean the TV.
I remember when the Amazon factory caught fire shortly after
I-
people
Bezos.
couldn't get time off for being sick from COVID.
Laura
and
says,
it
ha ha ha
mysteriously
ha
caught
ha.
Oh
fire.
yeah, she does remember that. Okay, yeah. It was an attempt. I thought it would work.
So
Okay.
anyway, so we're making light of like
I know, it's 4
15,000
hours.
fires that killed a bunch of animals in Australia.
That's
Oh,
really
let's talk
sad.
about it.
Didn't it kill 500 million animals? It was some big, huge number.
A lot.
Like
I
it was
didn't write
it was a
that down, but it was a lot,
screwy
a lot.
huge amount. Like
15,000 fires. And I think the Amazon might still be on fire today.
oh yeah, it
I
surely
don't know.
is. That Philip K. Dick,
And
like the
then-
war over the
and
rainforest
then-
thing, is happening.
August and September, we had fire NATOs in California, and that was a fun video to watch.
I did watch. There was like people because of live streaming. Okay, I just want to say this. I hope this doesn't happen to our live stream. But one of the fun things about live stream and the internet working anywhere is you can definitely watch people die, like without expecting to or wanting to or anything. But there was people that were like trying to drive their way out of the California fires, and it was just like a tunnel of just death. There's like, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God. And there's like more shit falling in front of their car, and the feed just ends. And I'm like, they didn't make it.
I think
Like,
San Francisco
You get to know
is-
what it's like to be a person that dies in an insane, like, you don't know what it, outside of a video game. You don't know what it's like to be like, oh fuck. But like people are just like live streaming the apocalypse.
San
It's
Francisco
wild.
was just like a red orange for like over a month. Like it was crazy.
yeah.
So, anyway, that happened.
Like if the apocalypse happened in the 70s, that guy wrote that song, "The Revolution Will Not Be Televised," but it definitely like was. Like you can see every insane thing that happens from every angle, and you are very aware.
The revolution won't be televised because there won't be a revolution.
Well, that is the depressing part of that. Thank you, Bill. But I don't know, man. The Floyd protests were pretty revolution. Like that was pretty close.
Yeah, all over the
in
fucking
our
world.
time. A global thing happened in a long summertime walking distance from right here.
It was the largest civil rights movement that there's been
in
the
high def
world,
ultra realism.
and
Do another card.
I don't know.
Alexis wants another card.
Yeah.
Anyway, up next.
Another card.
Oh, the Tiger King.
Oh my God! Yeah.
And that bitch Carol.
The beginning. Oh wait, that bitch
This
Carol Baskin.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that bitch Carol.
I thought it said
Is
birth.
the ball of the way.
Right. I thought it said with birth control. I was
Okay.
like, what?
Birth control Baskins.
Tiger King with
I'm
birth
really
control?
happy that you also witnessed the same thing as me.
Like many things, a
Um,
stronger adherence and spreading of birth control would stop things like Tiger King from
Okay.
happening.
Tiger King, the beginning of COVID, the one good thing we had from COVID
How
was
was
Good
that
the
shit?
TV show.
Hell yes, it was
No,
good.
when you-
That was some amazing shit.
My favorite thing that people were saying on the internet later in the pandemic, like we're talking a few months, like September or something, they're like, man, I missed the Tiger King and $1,200 part of COVID.
Yeah.
This part just sucks. There's no Tiger King and no money, and it's stupid.
No Tiger King.
That
no
bitch
one.
Carol, though.
Yeah.
She went on
Carol-
Dancing with the Stars.
Thank you. You finished my sentence.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No.
Hey,
That's
when-
okay.
when did-
That
We're
was
always
okay.
finishing each other's sandwiches.
When
And
did
that
we
too.
get? I can't remember. When did we get
What?
the check?
Very good.
You farted?
No. Carol Baskin was on
Podcasting is
fucking.
gassy work.
Shut up.
Dancing with the
That
Stars,
one
and
said
she
it.
lost. She did not
I didn't
win.
watch her, but
Hey,
she
we're
looked like
past
a
that.
fucking shut up. Disgusting dancer.
A
Was she
disgusting
disgusting?
dancer.
Yeah, because I didn't watch it though.
I didn't either.
I mean,
Just
honestly,
Wait, how do you know she's?
because she old. Okay,
I
did
she's
you
a
guys?
bitch.
First of all, did anyone watch the first
She's a
episode and think they were trying to make a good verse? So we watched it. We were
Yeah.
trying to see a good versus bad. So obviously Tiger King was the bad part, and they were attempting to make Carol Baskins rescue the good, and then instantly the second episode you're like, oh shit, no, she's fucked up.
just the same.
Yeah. I thought
She
they
is
were trying to do
no fucking
a
different.
good versus
Well,
bad.
yes,
and then
they
boom!
were trying.
No, they both
They
suck.
They were, but they weren't.
It was great though. I was so happy that I'm oh, just kidding. This is all fucked up. No one should own tigers.
Right.
I caught up.
Yeah.
I, caught up-
It's really sad that there are more tigers in
Totally.
captivity than there
I started
are
watching it a month
in a
later.
while.
I want to rewatch it. We have.
I think we waited because we
I've
burned
watched
it
twice.
immediately and never went back.
Mhm.
And I kind of, through the eyes of history, want to because Bill, you gotta understand. When I was first watching it, I was writing comedy bits about the cub petting
Terrible.
thing. I was like, oh yeah, this is what this is about, and it unfolded like Lashard's Hellraiser box to be like, okay, this show is about
It wasn't
enslaving
even about the tigers.
gay dudes on meth in the middle of
Oh,
nowhere
yeah.
and fighting
grooming
like
young women
or-
to be
yeah.
slaves
Oh, well, yeah,
for bologna
Doc
sandwiches.
Antle actually had it right, but yeah, no,
Depending upon which Tiger King you fell upon.
no, the main one was about the main mullet guy.
Right.
What is his name? Do you remember, by the way? Is that
oh,
a thing?
Shit!
my
Oh,
God!
shit! How
Tony
could we-
Montana?
No.
How could we not remember?
Carol Baskins and Doc Antle was the guy that had
Why do we know
tract
Doc
housing
Antle?
for runaway
The
hot
dude
chicks.
that's actually in prison.
It's
What
some-
the
it's-
fuck?
Hold on, I'm
It's-
gonna
yeah,
find
it's
it.
something-
You don't know.
It's something like
You don't know.
the
The pandemic was such a distraction. You can't remember the Tiger King's name.
Joe Exotic.
Joe Exotic,
Joe
which was
Exotic.
definitely his
bitchin'
real ass
video.
motherfucking
He had
name.
some bitchin' music videos though.
Oh yeah,
No.
Joe. Although
Which
someone
weren't
else was
him.
singing.
Which weren't him.
Well, he was acting in them.
That
So
doesn't
he was like
matter.
Millie
He was the star. Yeah, and Millie Vanilli.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, Millie the Billy Vanillin.
I
Billy
just have
Vanilli
to
here.
say,
How you guys doing?
my favorite part is I really like Doc Antle because he knows
What?
love
No.
it.
No.
What?
Because
She loves a good cult
No.
leader that knows how to fuck.
no, he gets away with that shit because he knows what to say.
Yes, he
I-
does. And
I
he knows
like
how to
him
like fucking
Because
That's
straight up,
young
it's
girls,
obvious.
too, like
That's
a
a-
little
yeah.
asshole.
There's an art to that.
that's a very
it's
Charles Manson argument.
Straight up, no. But I like because he literally like he's smart enough to get like celebrities, politicians, all this stuff in.
That's a
so
very
they-
Charles
Yeah,
Manson
when he-
argument.
I know, but I'm just saying I like it because obviously we all know this dude is doing fucked up shit, but he's smart enough
Why
to
do
be
you
like
like that?
because I like kinky shit. Okay, come on.
Women
Just
like
saying.
women like competency.
It's
if you
it's
fix a
quaint,
sink,
I can't
you
say
fix
that.
a car, you play a
just
good
saying.
song on the guitar,
But
you do
I
the Tiger
don't like
King
men
thing.
that like take advantage of like basically teenage girls and
He
like,
gives them a chimpanzee. It's fine.
Yeah, have you ever seen Every Which Way But
Okay,
Loose? It really
Just
kind of like
saying. I follow his son on Instagram.
Oh
I
my
he is a handsome
God.
devil.
And I get to see the cute little tigers. I'm not saying I'm into it, but it makes me laugh that it's like it's right up there. It's right up front. We
Okay.
all know the situation, but he's smart enough to like he knows what to say.
I mean, I
It's a-
admire his moxie, I guess. I
There
don't
you
know,
go.
like-
It's a sliding
saying.
scale thing where Joe Exotic is picking handicapped people up at the gas station. Like Doc Antle, if you're gonna go, hey, this is our baseline, right? Is this guy giving meth to like runaways,
And
whatever?
Walmart.
And when you look at like Doc Antle, he's like Joe Exotic is the Walmart, Doc Antle is the Target. It's just kind of
And
like,
he-
hey, look,
he's so good though.
It's
Because
like a
even
little
on
bit
that
classier.
Show, he's like, I cannot tell you. Like he
Would that make
knows.
Carol Baskins the Amazon?
She's fucking stupid. No,
Uh,
Amazon,
Because
she
she
ain't Amazon.
gets people to
She's the
work
witch.
for her. For
She is
free.
the wish.
yeah, she's like Wish.
She is the wish.
Like I wish
of
Carol
shit.
Baskin would shut the fuck up.
I'm just saying. But anyway,
I don't know. Wish is nah. She's a wish. She is.
She is the wish. She is the wish
Because
of
Wish
wish.
But
is the
she-
dangerous
but she
Chinese
has-
like knockoff.
All right, but she has the best part, and she treats the
She does
animals
not-
the best.
No,
No,
she
they
does not.
doesn't.
No,
She does not.
Did you not
Bill, we need to
watch that?
rewatch Tiger King the minute we get off this.
She
fucking
has
live stream.
volunteers, so she
Claims
doesn't
to
pay
be a
them.
I know.
sanctuary.
No, I know.
Yeah,
but
and
she's
then she keeps
just
doing
as bad.
cages.
It turns out she's
just like
a
really
bitch.
small cages.
well, according to
Joe Exotic, who
Joe
I
I
believe.
don't
Exotic.
know. If it's,
Believe Joe Exotic.
if it's really small cages,
Believe all Joes.
then why can't they find your
Is
husband's
anybody
body?
watching this shit right
Because he's in the cage.
Oh, they'll be able to go watch it
Yeah,
later. That's the
it's
best part.
tigers.
That's why we're doing this.
I'm just
This is
saying.
just an episode of Rum Dumpster, but it's live, but it'll be watchable later, and then I don't have to edit
I
anything
get
and
it.
do any work. It's good.
But you know what? Carol doesn't have celebrities in their pocket, so Antle wins.
The thing where Doc Antle got a bunch of politicians on video petting his animals before his court date was kind of amazing.
That's what I'm
gonna
saying.
deny that
Like,
he is a mastermind, but
But you
he is-
don't look up to
a
manipulative
goddamn-
sociopaths like the rest of
Yeah.
America.
we all know he's wrong. I'm just
Now
saying,
you're actually
like,
going to tell me you voted for Biden.
most
Come
of
on.
the time it's dumbasses
I did.
that think they're doing
Yeah, I did
something
too, I
right,
did.
but he knows that he's doing something bad, but he can cover his ass. Like, I'm just saying it's like bravo for that, but like, damn.
So
All right, do the
Tiger King.
Letterman fling.
I already did
There
the
we
first
go.
one, but
I really
I thought I went in the fire.
That would be
The
amazing.
fire gate is closed. We believe in fire safety.
I really thought that was gonna like slice John's neck, but
No.
Amazing.
More have tried with stronger things than paper.
Next up, we got the Corona Challenge.
What the fuck is
Toilet licking. The
What?
TikTok star who licked toilets to prove that you got to put that because
I don't even know what you're talking
Oh, set it on the other side of the
about.
microphone. Like, use that as a brace.
It works. No,
So-
don't touch my
The
paper.
Corona Challenge was this
There you
dumb bitch decided to record herself on TikTok licking an airplane bathroom toilet, being
That's
like, "I'm not
disgusting.
gonna get COVID." Blah, blah, blah.
Is that the Mile High Club?
Did she put G Fuel in the
Not-
toilet?
Not quite.
Yup.
I don't know
Yup.
much details about it, but that was basically it started
it's my high glove.
the challenge.
Wow,
It's just as
club.
stupid as like the Tide Pod eating or the like where you like light yourself on
So
fire
she
challenge.
just put ass in her
For
mouth.
ALS.
Basically, she just licked a fucking
She
toilet.
skipped a step.
another dude who was like an Instagram influencer or whatever apparently licked the toilet.
To the ass's mouth.
Why are people licking toilets though? Like
COVID.
Because but this is the beginning of COVID. They were trying to prove a point that they're not going to get COVID.
But that's
I'm licking a toilet. I'm awesome.
The beginning of COVID, they thought multiple things. They're like, it's droplet, it's not droplet, it's airborne, it's this. It's
well,
that.
right, and they thought they could lick toilets, but they were stupid.
It turns out licking toilets made them sick with a whole bunch of other shit because everyone forgot.
And also,
we don't just do one disease at a time.
Influencers who licked the toilet got COVID later and ended up being in the hospital.
Or just the flu or like cholera.
Some dude.
Either way, they lost Oregon Trail. That was the main.
Yeah, because they got hepsis.
And the new Oregon Trail is because, you know what we forgot? They decriminalized all drugs in Oregon.
Hepsis is...
Like, out of
honorable mention that could happen after all of this.
Wait, can I flick?
No, but we should go there and do crack.
We're done with that. We're done talking about Corona challenge.
They say doing a line of coke is now called the Oregon Trail.
Why?
Because it's a trail and it...
Oh, God, Bill.
Dude, coke has such a long and illustrious part of our culture that we can't just rename it at the buzzer in 2020.
I would have just called that, like, sledding in Minnesota. That's good. Because it's white and it's snow.
There you go.
Can I flake now?
Go
Do I get the next one?
Okay, everyone watch your eyeballs.
To grab
Watch your eyeballs.
Oh, shit.
I was talking about cigarettes.
Fuck.
Or
It
the,
didn't work.
That hit me in the head.
Try it again. Did it.
Yeah, it's on fire. Okay.
Shut up. No, it's not.
Well, the log is.
Good.
I don't know what you were talking about, but I was talking about the log.
Everybody's still watching.
I mean...
No.
Hey, if you're watching,
If
do
you
a
wanted
roll
to
call.
Yeah, hello. No, we're just comforting background noise, like when old people watch The Price is Right, or when I watch The Price is
You
Right.
get a new
Oh,
I used
I'm
to
old.
watch The Price is Right every time I was sick, homesick from school. Price is Right.
COVID is a golden era of Price is Right.
Mr. Rogers, let's call him Dr. Rogers.
Who calls him
Mr. Rogers' message, Alex Jones delivery. There's somebody said something.
Wait, Andy, you're still here.
Andy, I love that you're being part of this. We're going till midnight, then you don't have to. We're almost to 11.
Well, then we need to hurry the fuck up.
I guess.
Here we go. Gritty.
All right. I have a big thing with Gritty. I feel that in my soul.
I don't know what this is.
The orange puppet fuzzy monster guy that I posted is like, you better watch out.
No.
You better watch out. You better watch out. Like, that's Gritty.
No.
The Gritty kills fascists. Gritty
is
when Trump
the
doesn't
Philadelphia
leave.
mascot for what sport? Some sport.
So Pennsylvania
Cocky. Very
has,
much.
This hockey mascot that is orange and like
Insane.
just fuzzy. Like if you imagine a fuzzy like ball as a humanoid figure, you would get Gritty.
Don't know.
Gritty is so amazing. Also, I think he lost
Also, there was
his
the female Gritty.
I posted that the minute that
Titty Gritty.
flipped for Biden. It was like lullaby. I was like, Titty Gritty.
I don't know what this is.
Listen, Gritty. Okay, so there's a funny thing about this, and it actually was like a weird prophecy. Just well, okay.
It's out.
It just needs to be okay. So Gritty somehow or another, like a year ago or so, or however long, became a symbol of like guillotining the bourgeoisie. Like for some reason, they were like, this hockey mascot.
I still can't pronounce that word.
Is bourgeoisie is this like guy that like goes like, this machine kills fascists, this monster eats fascists, and it's him. And you're like, no. He's been a thing in that weird vein on the internet for like a long time. And the crazy thing is he's a Pennsylvania, thing.
Dutch.
And yes. And then in the election, that state was one of the weird ones where they're like, if this goes for Biden, Trump loses. And that really bolstered the Gritty thing where it was just like when he's doing like back presses with a guillotine, you're like, ah! And like, so the symbolism of Gritty, which for some reason was a weird anti-fascist thing already. It was an anti-fascist meme like a year before the election. And then Philly became this giant like fucking linchpin for it going blue. So it was just like, it fueled this thing. I love this. This is sad that
There's
you're over it.
also another thing.
But they were like, if Trump doesn't like leave the White House, they're just going to turn Gritty. They're going to shut the power off and turn Gritty loose in the White House. and like Trump will be hiding, and you'll just hear a hockey stick dragging along the floor, and he's like, 1, 2, Grady's coming for you. You'll be like, oh, and he's just gonna come out on the floor like the fucking shadow things and ghosts, and drag him to a hockey rink in the great beyond. That's the whole point. So now we can be done.
Your lipstick.
Thank you.
It's all over.
I wanted to compare Gritty to the horrible things in Ghost. That's all I wanted. And just people who are like, I hope that I don't care if I'm poor, but if Trump hurts other people, and then you think that that's like an okay way to think, then Gritty comes out of your bathroom sink, grabs you by the dick, and just drags you to hell. That's how it works.
Anyway, I think Gritty lost his Gritty ship too with Philadelphia. Like, his contract ended. So I think I'm following John Oliver, and I think it was Gritty that like something happened with that. Somebody out there can correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know much more.
If he does it for free, is it gratuity?
Yes.
Oh my God! Oh, we're gonna move on.
Well, he's like a symbol of anti-fascist anarchy.
Now we're just getting to.
No, I think we're finally getting to the point here, and then it's like Gritty like is an actual supernatural being.
I'm gonna fucking Google Gritty.
Next one. I don't know who this is.
Hell,
You're
that
gonna know,
will
right?
punish our enemies.
Now.
And our enemies are those that would
hockey Gritty motherfucker.
Yeah.
He doesn't work for Sesame Street.
No.
We would gladly feast on those who would subdue us, which is the Addams Family crest.
He looks like
shit. Maybe I'm confusing him for the Philly Fanatic. I don't know.
Gritty is an uncontrollable monster that destroys those who would
Philly
oppress
Fanatic
people.
is related to Gritty, so I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe what I was saying before doesn't matter. It's cool.
Andy says, looks like you all could use a refill. Oh, buddy.
Yeah, I suppose,
Yeah, we could.
At this point,
I don't.
Bill's still going.
Oh my God.
Meredith is still going. What does
I know,
Alexis
this
need?
is all water.
I've had so
It's
much.
pretty blue for water.
I need a drink.
Water's blue.
So much alcohol.
Oh yeah, like that. Like
Next
fish
one.
tank blue dye.
Next one.
All right, I'm gonna pour Alexis something, and I'm gonna. Have
Thank
Mickey's.
you.
Well, we have to wait until you're done doing
No,
that.
go ahead. I can yell from across the house.
Announce it.
Jesus fucking Christ.
I don't pay this mortgage,
The
so I have to
McRib,
sit in one place.
Folks, the McRib is back.
It's always been back. It comes back every fucking year.
No, it does not.
Yes, it does.
No, it does not.
I've
Because I
seen
have
it.
done research.
At least every other
seen it.
year.
Every other year, whatever. It's probably fake chicken.
Folks, I have done the goddamn research on the McRib.
I've seen it every year.
First
Hey,
of all,
Mickey,
can we all just admit,
She has a page of McRib.
I
knowledge.
do.
Holy
I
shit.
did this.
Who writes on McRibs?
I did yesterday or today. I don't know.
Why is this a thing?
Can we admit that the McRib
Anyone who
is
orders
a smash,
this can't see their ribs.
smash dog turd covered in period blood,
What?
pressed between two stale buns? Can we just admit that that's what the McRib is?
Okay, so here's the thing. Any of you
I
guys
like
shop
that
at
a lot.
Quick Trip? Quick Trip has a rib sandwich, which is the same thing that the McRib is, and I'm pretty sure when Quick Trip's done with it, it goes to McDonald's.
This is just a dream.
I can honestly say
Thank
with
you.
100% certainty that I have never tried a McRib.
Whoa!
Bill,
I was expecting something else.
So the McRib was
You
born
can't because you're allergic to everything.
in 1981
Bread and
before
all.
any of you motherfuckers. So if you just listen,
81? Did you say?
81. It was
I
born
think
in
that's as
81.
old as our furnace.
And it died in 85 due because the sales were so shitty because it was such a gross ass fucking sandwich. But they did bring it back throughout the years. But it was pretty much unavailable in most countries from 2006
It's fake.
to 2019.
It's fake.
And
news.
then they brought it back this year. I know they've brought it back
It has
periodically.
been,
It's been back.
yeah. Like,
It has, but think about it. 2006 is-
periodic.
Shut up, Bill. It's not that funny.
It's kind of funny.
I don't even know why we're yelling at Bill. But anyway, McRib is McGross.
Ow! My fucking God. That's what I thought was going to happen to John's neck. Ow. Got a fucking corner in my stomach. Where's he going to
Can we just please appreciate the fact that I did some goddamn research on this.
I'm very
fucking
proud of you. I'm laughing that.
Right in the fucking forehead. All right. Thanks, Alexis.
I didn't mean to.
What
God
did
damn
Andy
it.
say?
Andy, it's a no. We already read it.
Did we?
Yeah. What's the next one?
No, this is
I don't
YouTube,
know.
not Reddit.
Should we fucking wait for John?
Fuck off. I need lime.
I had a pee.
I need lime in my drink. This is too strong.
Lime.
All right.
Oh God.
So what's the next one?
I don't want to talk about the McRib, so you can just go ahead.
The McRib is done. I made the
The McRib
jokes.
is
I
back.
talked about the things.
What else
Alexis threw a
you-
I
card at my
talked about the
forehead.
history. It's over.
Add a little sugar.
Fuck the McRib. It's gross.
Fuck the McRib. It's gross.
I hit Bill on accident.
Just
It's gonna be champagne time and very short.
what time is it?
Ooh. Can we
We're
put
like
on
an
the?
hour.
Where are the balls that we can watch drop?
We're gonna drop our balls on
Okay.
this. This is We Are Some People's Dick Cavett.
Okay.
Or Dick Van Dyke.
Ooh, new puzzle. What's the next one?
World War III.
Ooh, it's Eminem's
Now,
upside
I want
down.
to say that if Andy is watching this, there was a Monday night comedy where we were like, I don't know if it was a theme or something, but it was like right when World War III was almost happening with Iran. And it was like a real drag of a night. Like people were like actually like weird about it. And they weren't used to the idea that every 3 days the
Oh,
world was
shit,
almost
yeah.
going to end.
I'm around
Yeah, Bill was there.
I went up that night.
You went up that night. I had this disjointed nightmare story because I think Andy gave me 10 minutes about how like rich kids' families were like, don't waste water when you're washing your hands, even though they're the ones that turn the water in Flint black. And I was just on a fucking tirade. Don't try to be Bill Hicks. I know, but sometimes. But everyone was just like, nobody got a laugh that whole night because everyone was like, is World War III going to happen? I'm like, dude, it's about to happen all the time since like 1961. Like it's just, it's okay. It was very scary. But that's my only memory with that, where it was like that happened and I was already like over it when that happened, if that makes any sense.
This is
Whereas,
our
like,
living room.
Hey, what? What is that?
You.
Yeah, it's a Facebook thing. Here, take that and start a watch party on your Facebook thing. It'll like force people to go like,
Wait, you can't see it.
I know, they need to like go to the YouTube channel. I guess I could make it more clear. I don't know.
Oh.
By the way, I like this looks good. This thing with this tape. Maybe we can do Rum Dumpster up here. I don't know.
It wouldn't technically be Rum Dumpster then, would it?
No, it wouldn't. We have to do it in the Rum Dumpster bar in our house that has 2 bars. We have to pick which one we do
I
it
don't
thing.
want to hit this button. Nope.
Oh, shit.
Hi, that's me. What is that?
I just remembered one of the jokes that I told.
Oh yeah, tell us that joke, Bill, while we wait for Meredith.
So,
People are commenting on
it was
YouTube.
after Iran put bounty on Trump's head, and I
Which
was
is
like, I would
hilarious.
love to cash in on that, but I would like to let you know that I lack a certain set of skills. And I went into like a,
thanks,
that
Sam.
wasn't good.
Sam posted on your other thing to actual link. So thank you, Sam, for posting the actual link.
Ah, shit.
What?
Has anybody
I'm
actually
really
talked about
drunk.
World War III yet? Or
Oh yeah, we
World
talked
War
about
III?
it.
Don't know, don't want it. All done. Next thing.
Whatcha?
Bill threw it away. So World War III is done. Yeah. Bill, what do we want to talk about next?
We're gonna talk about.
Harvey Weinstein. Oh, he sounds like a mood killer.
Wait a minute.
Yeah, that was his problem.
Harvey Weinstein.
No one was super
Can he
consensual
touch
with
Was
that.
it?
people?
Wasn't that 2019?
no. His
No, it's not.
conviction
He finally went to
actually
jail.
happened this year.
So I just know he's a bad guy who I think
He's
touched
a bad
people.
guy.
So bad guy. No done. Okay, bye.
Wait. He got Me Too'd in like 2018 though, didn't
Well,
he?
because
But he
he,
didn't get tried till 2020.
Well,
Yeah.
he's a gross
Oh,
person.
right. He's got money though.
Yeah, he's a money gross person.
Yeah.
What did someone write?
Well, he was, like,
Let's
famous.
see.
I know.
Sam said, "Got you."
Well, Alexis
Thanks,
tells
bro.
me to throw away cards.
I
not
appreciate
throw away
it.
cards.
Next one.
All right.
Weinstein, bad person. We all agree.
John.
Check.
Do you have
Ooh.
anything to add on Harvey?
Oh,
I mean, I do. The only thing I enjoyed about the Harvey Weinstein thing was that because everything's about whether or not I thought it was fun. Was that he did the thing where he showed up in a walker, and it reminded me of like the
Bill
movie.
Cosby?
What? No. Like Casino and Goodfellas and stuff, where they would bring in when the mob bosses, the guys that were really behind everything, finally got fingered. They'd like show up like with like respirators and IVs and wheelchairs, be like, "Oh, we're too old to go to jail," and he like did the exact thing from that movie. And he was a guy that greenlit a lot of movies, including Pulp Fiction and like mob movies and stuff. So it's like, wow, you just like tried the thing from the movies that you know, to get people to go easy on you, like, I can't go to jail. Like, I'm a Freebird, but I'm a
They
walker.
were liars.
It was meta. And they were liars, and he was liars, but he was basing it off of liars from a fictional thing, so it was like a double weird liar layer. It was actually very interesting. The rest of it's probably pretty in-depth, too. I didn't pay attention. But yeah, like that part was like, wow, he's a bad person that used his movies in the end. Like a weird delusional man in his color crayons. I don't know. Yeah, that's all I got.
All right.
You want to do that? All right.
Sure.
Use the thing correctly, though. Use the force loot.
No,
Use the Dutch East India Death Star that you got me.
Don't break it.
And don't break it.
Oops.
All right.
Next.
Moving on.
Yeah.
The Bolivian orchestra trapped in a haunted German castle.
I know.
Please put that.
And
about
surrounded by
this.
wolves. Here, set it against the microphone so people can just see it permanently.
my
So
God.
Or
back
just
in
leave
the
it.
You can't because
Can you
it's
not?
a fucking liar.
Never mind then. Sorry, I thought it would work.
so back in the beginning of the pandemic,
It's okay to try things.
musical things were still happening, concerts were still happening.
Look at
and
that.
The Bolivian orchestra got stuck in Germany in the beginning of COVID when they went into lockdown. And they were stuck in this castle, haunted castle, apparently,
Dracula.
for 73 days.
Or Dracula.
Surrounded by wolves,
I'm for it.
just living it out.
Sounds like Twilight.
That sounds great.
Yeah, it sounds like a Twilight gangbang.
I'm not even.
It was like when we
But
lived
it's
in
not
East Bloomington,
fake.
we were surrounded by coyotes.
It really happened.
Yo,
These folks
Yo,
were stuck in a castle in Germany for 73 days together, surrounded by wolves.
sounds like an orgy though.
It could have been, I don't know, maybe they had sex.
It sounds like a
Could've-
fucking Twilight orgy. I don't know what's wrong with that, but like I'm for it.
I think there's not a ton to say about it. Like, yeah, the Bolivian
Do they
orchestra got
play?
trapped in the German mountains, surrounded by wolves and possibly Rammstein. Like, who knows?
It's still pretty cool that weird shit happened.
I would say, all right, I'm going to give this my official stamp of that was the only cool thing to happen in 2020. Like,
Yeah,
at the time, I'm sure that they were
there's
upset.
probably more cool details, but I didn't look into it.
I
I just thought
You
it was
don't need
fun.
to look
But
into-
they were trapped together for 73 days. man.
People are
That's a long
definitely-
time.
Cello playing
70
Bolivian werewolves. Like, we
People-
don't need to.
Days.
Oh, wait,
surrounded
I'm
by wolves in a
sorry.
haunted castle in Germany.
You did more research on the McRib than you did on the German castle with wolves.
Well, I didn't eat
I
any
did about the
wolves, Phil.
same.
So
amount.
definitely there's babies that was made in whatever that was.
I don't know. You could look.
Oh, yeah.
Bolivian
There was probably a thing
German
where
quarantine babies. Okay, got it. Cool.
yeah, it was
next.
probably a co-ed orchestra. They probably fucked in that castle and created like a solar eclipse wolf baby.
Ooh,
Hey, we
the
got a
mountains.
thing.
What
Okay,
happened?
well, it
Alexis,
says-
please read that.
Oh my God! Yeah, we do. Laura asked if we have Rammstein tickets for next year. Yeah, I'm so
Yeah.
excited.
We're just gonna hang on until the world unapocalypses and we get to go to Rammstein again.
You know, I'm really
As
happy
I've been
that
doing
that
since
was out of all the things
1995,
going on. That
before
was
you were
the
born,
question.
Laura.
I'm so excited. I'm so depressed about this year that it wasn't a thing, but I'm excited, and we have floor tickets. So if you're there, let's meet up.
Yeah, we can get all fucked up and yell at Rammstein
Ow, I
together,
just-
as it was intended by the Lord.
I really wish I could speak German.
You can.
No.
It's easy to learn. It's
I have
closer
the
to English
hardest
than
It is
most
the
of the Romance
easiest language
Okay.
for you to learn.
No,
other than
it's not.
Italian.
That's wrong.
No,
Because
Spanish is easier.
so
I've heard.
I am
No, Italian
Go
is
de
the
sala
easiest
sa
Hold
language.
on, we
Pizzeria.
gotta talk about this. I'm
You
Portuguese,
do
so
not
I
speak
am meant
Bourbon
to.
either.
I'm meant to roll my R's.
Ah,
That thing does not work for me.
Rammstein.
So I am meant to like learn Portuguese and Spanish, but the crap does not work for me.
Oh, my Bolivian kitchen.
I almost said Russian. German is actually really hard for me to learn.
All right, I'm just saying Italian is probably the easiest language for you to learn.
Yeah, but I'd rather learn Portuguese first.
No, I'm not saying anyone wants to learn Italian.
I learned Spanish.
I want to learn a spaghetti.
No.
Yep. I'll give you an Italian massage with mozzarella in your nipples.
Stop. I learned Spanish so that I can learn Portuguese. Understand the whole masculine, feminine thing. That's what my dad told me to do because he didn't want to keep teaching me.
Right.
It's fine. It's fine.
We want to go towards the fireplace.
But anyway, I want to learn Portuguese.
Well, you can.
You want to learn Portuguese?
You have time to learn Portuguese.
Let's
We're
both learn Portuguese.
still in
let's
pandemic.
do that because
We'll force each other to learn it, and we'll do it like we're doing with the intermittent fasting.
I already
I want to learn jujitsu.
I know
Whatever.
Taekwondo.
You can do that.
Hey, I can help you with that too.
Y'all are learning Portuguese.
know
John and I are learning some.
Yeah,
sort of
Alexis and
martial
I are gonna
arts.
roll jujitsu like Anthony Bourdain and
All
Joe
right.
Rogan.
That's Meredith.
I'm sorry, but we should do.
But you
jujitsu
wanted to
also.
learn Portuguese with me. So
I
we
want to
can
do
learn
that.
Portuguese.
Well, yeah, because Brazilian jiu-jitsu is huge, and
No,
Portuguese is a
I'm
language they
saying-
speak in
no,
Brazil.
it's Muay Thai.
So
They
you
have
know
to-
what?
Brazilians do Muay
No,
Thai.
that's all kicking. You don't want to do that. Shit.
Okay.
Muay Thai is brutal.
Oh no! Yeah, you'll fuck your knees up. You don't
Uh,
want to do Muay Thai. Jiu-jitsu is a thing you can do without
That's
getting
why
like
I'm
your
jumping.
limbs.
Muay Thai
No,
is a boxing
No,
that
that's
is heavy
No,
on kicking.
No, Taekwondo is
that's-
kicking too.
Stop. That's karate. Karate is.
What? There is
Anyway, you
all right.
wanted to learn Portuguese.
We're not even halfway.
There
Because-
is no
Yeah.
there's no
Because-
kicking in karate.
I'm not talking
There's
about
no
karate.
crying in baseball either, but here we are.
You fucking liar! There is kicking in karate.
Yeah, air kicks. Yes, there
No,
is.
karate kick is a misnomer.
sorry.
They actually
Flying
mean
tiger panda.
karate kiss.
What are you talking about?
Karate smooch.
Flying
Oh my
tiger panda.
God,
Flying
Could you say
tiger.
it again?
Yeah,
Flying tiger panda? I'm
Kanye
sorry.
West
Billions.
ran for president.
And
Ew.
lost.
Ew!
He was on the ballot for Minnesota,
Yeah,
and over
fuck.
3,000 registered voters voted for this.
By the way, I
Wait,
voted
wait.
in as much as I am a big old lefty.
Put this
My
somewhere
place of
where
voting
y'all can see,
Is across the street from my
and now
house.
you can throw it
So
away.
I thought it was like I didn't mail in ballot because I could wear a mask,
Wait.
and I was like,
Hey, I don't
I
control
just-
where they
I
go.
wanted to just like stroll across the street one morning to my voting place. I thought it'd be fun as a civic member of society, and the line was short because it was like early and it was in person, but it was fun to look at the thing and see Kanye West's name on there and be like, we live in a weird nightmare. And then I was like, and then I looked at Donald Trump's name and I was like,
Ew.
oh yeah, he's a weird reality show person too.
Yeah.
Never mind.
Actual
Kanye West
reality
isn't
show
actually
person.
all that funny compared to what's actually going on. And then I was like, that okay. And then I voted for not the party that tries to commit
He
treason every
wasn't
30 seconds.
on
The Democrats, and
every
then
ballot
Joe Biden won.
in every state, but he was on ours, and a lot of
Did you
people.
take a picture?
I want to
I
reiterate
was
the
gonna,
irony of like
I did.
Kanye West, rapper, isn't that weird? Even though like Donald Trump was like in a WWF wrestling match, like you're like, wait, this is a joke too. And if you go
He got
for
the
it, you're a
so-called
stupid
status.
moron.
Someone in
That's
Bloomington
fun.
voted for
So-
Kanye, though. I saw like Kanye for president.
Someone.
Yes.
It
One
was
person.
fucking Bill.
It,
Yeah, I-
it
I am
was
rich
your house.
And I
said,
voted by mail.
vote for Kanye.
I
Yeah,
know.
yeah, yeah.
So
But
the
there
only
was a
person that lives in Bloomington here is Meredith, and she voted for Kanye.
Laura wants to be a rapper.
Laura, you
There
can
is
do it.
literally nothing stopping you.
Yes. Do it, Laura. I
Like
feel
even
you.
if like your guy or you or anyone, you could get a free program on your laptop and a microphone and become a rapper.
Be
I can
spit-
help you if you want, but I don't even need to help you. Like it's so easy to become a rapper. Like I could just like watch from the sidelines and be like, John, am I a rapper? And I'll be like, yep, and we just
Yup.
rap. Like
Yup.
that's it. Like you don't gotta
Yup.
worry about it.
Proud.
Yup. Proud.
Really
Proud.
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 We're really loud.
Although, if you
We're really proud.
if
is what we
you
are.
do get a stimulus check and you have an extra $650 laying around,
Apparently,
Who gave her the extra $50,
Yeah,
Bill?
where's the
In
50
80
bucks coming from,
in-
asshole?
an 808 is only $150 online,
Where the
so you
fuck
can
did you
buy
get
that.
Just get
Extra
GarageBand.
50.
It's free.
so just get a computer. It
Yeah.
comes with
Get a nice laptop. You can rap.
Okay,
like-
next one.
Nothing is stopping that from happening. Just
Taco
say yes
Bell.
to you.
No.
The potatoes.
Okay, that was
That's right.
bullshit.
No.
Like,
that makes me
Of
sad.
all the times to go, we're not going to deliver your favorite crunchy, tasty treat, potatoes. 2020, it's like they could have been like, let's
Okay.
quietly do this once the pandemic's over.
We gotta talk about this though.
But they
this
didn't.
Is personal.
I know it is.
My
Go ahead.
My
God, I could
first
go for
job
some Taco Bell potatoes
was
right
Taco
Let's go
Bell,
get
you
drive
guys.
through. Who's sober?
No one.
Wait.
But they have DoorDash.
Bill,
You
did
guys.
drive? Okay.
You're sober.
I can. I
No.
shouldn't.
Okay, everyone.
Taco Bell. Cancel
Hold on,
potatoes.
no.
We're going to
Let's
Taco
talk
Bell.
about it. My first job was Taco Bell, you
Give
guys.
something to
Yeah.
My
Taco
first
Bell.
job, shut up, was Taco Bell Pizza Hut.
Yay.
Ooh.
That's
My
amazingly
first
disgusting.
job was Taco Bell Pizza Hut, and it was down the
Pizza
street
butt?
from your guys'
That's what I
house in Bloomington.
Did you have K-tacos?
Burnsville. She's talking
No.
about that Taco Bell Pizza Hut at the
That
bottom.
was my
of the hill.
first job.
Oh shit!
And
We
that
worked there
may
in
have
2004?
been when we lived there.
No.
We lived there in 04.
Oh, 4 or 5.
How old would I have
04,
been?
maybe.
How old?
I don't know how old you
You
would have been.
need
You were
to
born in
tell
I
us.
had the
93.
job at 16,
93.
so I don't think so.
So no,
93,
you would
10.
have been like
No.
10 years, 11 years old at that time.
No,
so
no.
You would have been like 12. Yeah.
So no.
Wait.
But it's just funny.
Oh.
We used to roll stolen
I'm a
bowling
baby,
balls down the
Bill.
hill into that.
I know.
Now that shit's all torn down. It's just a
So-
hospital.
Yeah, it is
I
just
know.
awesome. Taco Bell still is there.
I mean,
But the
Taco Bell still is
potatoes
there.
are gone. And you
Pizza Hut is
guys.
gone.
at least you didn't work
Yes.
at a Taco Bell Long John Silver's.
Ugh.
Ew.
Oh, I
I
love
know.
Long John Silver's.
Did you work there?
No.
I threw
Oh.
hush
There was-
puppies out of the
those things
SMB
exist.
van.
I
I
grew
know.
up with Long John Silver's because I'm from Iowa. And
Apparently there were
Right.
KFC Taco Bell.
Yes, we had one. We
All
went
right.
down to Iowa and we went and got Taco Bell from a
put more ice in
KFC.
there first.
And the Taco Bell
No.
tastes like
I'm
chicken.
gonna put twice as many shots in.
John, do you remember that? When we went and got Taco Bell
do.
KFC and the Taco Bell, I kept telling you, why the fuck does this taste like chicken? It's because they use the same fryers.
I used to go with my Borders food paychecks when I worked at
What did you work
Pizza Hut.
at? Oh,
And I'd be like, hey, so does this KFC offer a discount for Border Foods? They're like, no, we're a franchise. I'm like, oh.
And you're like,
Just
eat a dick, you
Do
fuck.
half.
do you remember?
Like,
So
do
when
half
I
of
worked
what
at
you
Taco
would.
Bell, it used to be a $5 limit for
Oh,
like
here.
lunch, like breaks that you could use. So it used to be $5, and at Taco Bell you could get a fuck ton of food for $5. But then they like changed it in the middle of it, so then like they're like you only get one free like thing from the menu.
Oh, so what we had, so I worked at the Plymouth Pizza Hut, and we had a buffet area.
Oh,
So like stuff that didn't sell off the buffet, employees could have.
ew.
Or I don't care.
I
didn't
understand why
care.
you have so many allergies now.
Those didn't start till after, but not far after.
Well,
so
they
maybe.
definitely, yeah.
I don't care. I took home like I made so many so I would take the K-Papas and
It's a K-Papa.
they were these jalapeno
That
potato
sounds like a
bites.
fucking gangsta name. Yo, I'm K-Papa. Gonna read you some rhymes.
All right, so they were
I'm gonna
jalapeno.
redo some rhymes.
Read you some rhymes.
Oh, read you some rhymes. I
Not
heard
read-
what John heard.
No,
You're
whatever.
going to redo some
I'm
rhymes.
I'm rapping.
Oh,
Shut
this
up.
is so good.
All right,
Ah,
John, can I get whatever?
Yeah.
You can get
All right, I'm
enough
gonna
of it.
bartend. Keep being funny
Like
though.
it.
Don't get all
Okay,
distracted.
so we had these
Okay, man.
potato jalapeno
Well,
bites.
I mean, we
and
only
they
have
were really good.
like a half
So-
hour left.
I would put them on like a
And
personal
like
pan
12
pizza.
things to talk about.
They wouldn't
Oh, we're gonna
cook
get there.
all the way through at the same time as the pizza because it's on that conveyor belt shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have that.
So what I do is I would run them through like halfway and pull them out and cut them in half and then like put them on the pizza
Bill,
as I
I
made
just stopped caring. Can we go to the next thing?
Yeah,
Oh.
has anybody said anything like about the fact that Taco Bell has canceled potatoes other than
I
that
hate it.
sucks?
I miss
All right.
cheesy fiesta potatoes.
I know. I
It's
want
not-
those delivered to my face.
Cheesy
right
You know
now.
what they make now, though?
So-
No, I haven't
some
been
sort of
Taco Bell.
like potato fry
Can
thingy
I
that's spicy.
bring
for-
can I bring
Not
this back
to-
around?
No,
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. To the
And
Bill,
next.
no. Hey, let Bill do it. Let's see if he can.
So
There's time left in this last year. We need to get this all in.
so
We are. Fine.
So Taco Bell canceled potatoes, but there was a time when
Bunch of
Pizza
horseshit.
Hut, which was also sometimes a subsidiary of,
You can't even say that.
yeah, that's right. We're drunk. It's fine.
Subsidiary.
There's
Subsidiary.
no reason.
Oh, I did it!
There's no reason
Oh,
for
no, I
words.
didn't.
Holy fuck!
Next
I got so
one,
much
go.
booze all over myself.
All right. So anyway,
I'm over
there was a
this.
time when Pizza Hut had potatoes, and
Why
they
the
were delicious.
Fuck.
And I put them on pizza, and they were fucking great.
Ah,
Is that the end of the
Anyway,
story?
potatoes are gone. Let's go to the next card, I guess.
look at my eyeballs. I'm a bug.
So is your face.
Jesus
They
fucking
went
Christ.
away.
All right, drink this thing, you
Don't you
fuck.
touch my shit.
John, ready? Look it. I am Mickey.
I like that a lot.
Let me read.
That's
you
the best
my-
thing I've ever seen.
Let me read you my puzzles.
You can take the next card. It's okay.
That's fine.
For my
little
family.
hero.
No one gives a shit about your family.
But now is not the time for the piano.
Every time is always
Alexis,
the
no one gives a shit about you. Actually,
Oh, shut the fuck up! You
Right.
love my dad.
I care significantly about
You
your
love
parents.
my dad.
Yeah, my family's awesome.
Right.
You just now decided to learn how to say my dad's name.
Louis,
No.
right? Bill can't do it.
It's Huey.
No.
Oh yeah, Huey, Louie, and Rui.
So my dad's name is Rui because he's Portuguese, and everyone else calls him Huey, Louie, and Dewey.
I call him Rui. I
I don't
never
count you.
didn't
I've
know.
always
I don't
called
count
him
you.
Rui.
Right?
We have Rui. Bill has met him like 7 times, and to
I've
his
met him
face,
twice.
he calls him Huey or Dewey or something.
I've never called him Dewey.
You called him Huey. It's
I-
close enough.
Huey, I have fucked up on.
And I've yelled at him like my mom would name someone named Huey.
All right. Okay,
Well,
it's
there's
something
a lot
I'm working
happening
on, and I never heard of anyone called Rui.
Yeah,
So
it's
I am trying.
Portuguese.
Yeah, I'm trying. I'm really trying. And I'm sorry that I'm dyslexic. Oh.
R and H don't look the same, buddy.
Hey, it's a name I haven't heard before, and I'm substituting with something that might sound right.
Huey has more letters than Rui does.
Anyway, soup for my
I don't know
family.
how to spell Rui.
R-U-I.
I don't know what Super My Family is.
Soup for my family came from a Trump quote, of course.
Ew.
Of basically he accused protesters of throwing soup cans at police officers during a similar
And I'll
event.
do it again, or
And
whoever.
so, in their defense, and you know how our generation works and memes and shit, they said that they're
Soup?
claiming that the soup is soup for my family because I don't know,
Right,
socialism,
because he saw
communism,
people
whatever.
with cans of soup, and the soup's
And you're like, oh yeah, I'm not
Chucking
gonna
soup
beat the
cans at
shit
cops.
out of the
Or,
fucking
I
pigs
think
with
it was
this. I see.
cops
To be
were-
fair, I'm defending my family with soup.
Rally around your family with a can full of soup.
well, I guess it was like
Wow,
bags full
wow,
of soup
wow,
too.
wow,
Cops were getting pelted by bags full of soup, cans of soup. So-
Bags.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, soup
you know,
bags, I
if
guess.
they're
Some,
hungry, they
um,
should
shit.
take that.
So that's where the awesome, like,
Bring
amazing,
it down the
funny
police.
soup, which I never actually
A
understood.
cop, follow your nose. Here's
soup for
two
my
cans.
family means.
Which up?
Anyway, I guess this apparently doesn't fucking matter.
Yeah, I know.
So, moving on.
That was my
Sorry.
protester name when I was throwing soup at the cops. Toucan Sam. I would throw one in each hand. Fuck the police.
Oh my god. Next one.
I apologize to anyone who is still watching.
Don't you
That's-
dare accept that
Holy
apology from
shit.
Wait, who
Meredith.
is
You
will
watching
take this shit.
No one!
That apologies retracted.
Where
Redacted.
does it say who's watching?
Someone commented.
Hey, Cab.
We
God.
have- We have
Fuck
fucking
yeah.
Sam
Fuck
says
12.
that.
Thank you.
Fuck 12, motherfuckers.
I'm not saying nothing. Okay.
They're downloading this illegally in Russia.
I didn't learn what fuck 12 meant till this year.
5 people are watching.
That is so many
That's
more than I
impressive.
thought would.
That is goddamn.
Okay,
impressive.
wait,
We're
roll
just
call. Put a
yelling.
number in. Go
We're
till
just
5. How many people?
Goddamn bullshit.
How
Yeah,
many
well,
people
I mean,
are
we have
watching?
a half hour till midnight, and we're like, we have a
Are we ready to
stack
go,
of
Liz?
cards.
Are
Yeah.
we ready to go?
What's
Are we ready to
the
go? Oh, Parlor. Let's talk
I
about
love.
I don't know.
Parlor.
John has a great story about Parlor.
Great. I gotta pee.
Okay, go ahead.
Is that where you get your haircut?
No. Listen, Parlor is the weird fake Facebook for good. Because, okay, look. So there's all these people that are like, oh, we're silencing conservative voices. I said it on Tucker Carlson. I said it on the TV. I said it on Joe Rogan's podcast. I said it on. They're silencing us, and it's weird because like I hear it all the time, and I'm not even trying to listen to that bullshit, which is amazing. But Parlor is if you're like, you know, when you're someone's uncle and you're into QAnon, and you're like, my grandkids don't like me anymore because I'm a piece of shit. And you're like, well, where do I go? And you go to Parlor, and it's great. But my favorite thing that happened on Parlor was that people. Okay, look, this is my little soapbox moment. When you go, 70 million people in this country voted for Donald Trump, and you could go, oh, that makes me sad. I hate that, and it's scary and fucked up. And yeah, it is. But you could look at that as an opportunity. Like you could go, 70 million people in this country are extremely stupid. And like all you have to do is go, hey, wait, what if I wanted to manipulate stupid people? Are there 2 or 3 stupid people I could get? There's 70 million. So you can just do that. It's super exciting. So what someone did on Parlor was go, actually there was 2 different things. One was people were not going to take the vaccine, you know, because they're fucking inbred and stupid. But like, yeah, we won't say that. The Washington R words. But people were like, oh, yeah. They're going to spread the vaccine through the air, through chemtrails. And they're like, what do we do? And they're like, wear a mask and stay inside. And they're like, oh, we're going to do that. We don't want the chemtrail. It's so, look how easy that was. That's beautiful. But then the other thing.
They tell the real thing.
They were like, no, that was a good one too, though. That was like a big, huge one. But then the other one was people being like, hey, look. They faked the elections that Donald Trump lost, but write him in the Georgia runoff so he can at least be in charge of Georgia, and then he'll be as powerful as Mitch McConnell or whatever. And they were like, people were like, hell yeah! And they were like reposting that, and I just want, this isn't funny. This is just a thing I want everyone to know. Please take advantage of your stupid family members on Facebook. Like, don't go, oh no, they drank the Kool-Aid. You know what you need to do? Make some Kool-Aid. Fuck them up. It's easy. It's so fucking easy. Just be like, hey, they believe that the virus is a hoax. I'm like, okay, well, you know what that means? It means you can go, right. So in order to, don't argue with them at Thanksgiving. Just be like, listen, so because that's fake, you and I both know it's true. Swallow your pride a little, it's hard. And be like, all right, and here's how you get away with it. Blah, 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 blah. You just tell them what you want to happen and then just paint it as a way to avoid whatever thing they're afraid of. And they'll just do it. Is that going to feel good? No. It's sad and hollow and empty and horrifying that people don't have souls or brains. That's rough. But just maybe make a little thing out of Play-Doh and stick it where their brain normally would go, and then you might get what you want.
To tell the story.
You should be very manipulative and just take your family and control them now. You're Charles Manson because your family is very dumb.
God.
Okay.
If your family drinks Kool-Aid, make a low sugar Kool-Aid.
There was a story
No,
that
make the
happened
green kind.
with Parlor where there was a bunch of people that bought into something and then went back to Twitter for some reason. What the fuck was that? That was a really funny thing.
Well, no. There was a thing with Parlor where, like,
because that's the point. That was
No,
why
no,
I brought up Parlor.
What?
Because
No,
everybody
there's-
exited Twitter and
no.
Facebook.
Hang on a second. There's no one point to Parlor because it was like a multi-dimensional
But
nightmare.
there
It's
was
amazing.
one thing that
Yeah.
really fucking set me off that was hilarious.
Well,
and I don't know the
okay.
details because you were the one who told me.
No,
So
shit. And it's going to be hard for me to think of it because, look, like, they were like,
I'll
here's where we're allowed to
find
be
it
free.
somewhere.
And then everyone was like, hey, by the way, this is how things are. And then Oh, no. The thing that sent them back was the vote Trump into fucking the Georgia Senate or whatever, because you can't do that. And it would just throw the fight and fuck them up. And Parler, who, are a pro-Trump racist garbage fire, they were like, no, we can't let people do that because it's counterproductive. But those people are fucking very, very stupid. And so they were just like, oh, they're trying to censor us. So they just left Parler. They went back to Twitter, and then Twitter was like, yeah, still fuck you because you're way stupid. Like, it's like this weird game of badminton where you just take someone that doesn't understand anything and swat them back and forth till everybody gets bored and goes home. And then that's wherever they land. They're like, Parler is like, well, we're like a pro-fascist organization because we are. And then you spreading this meme that says, do this thing that screws up like the thing we want to have happen, but everyone's so dumb that it's, I love that everyone figured out how dumb everyone is, and rather than going, hey, oh, that sucks that my uncle is like a stupid puppet of this fucking mutant regime of dickheads, you just be like, I could just take the strings and make him do whatever I want to, because it doesn't take someone smarter than a 12-year-old to control my dickhead moron uncle. Like, it's beautiful. I'm too drunk to really get into it, but I think that like my
I think you hit the nail on
vision
the
of
head,
the future is
John.
exciting because, okay.
You did. I think you got it.
All right.
You basically got the straight. I went back and I looked, and it was some stupid Trump thing, and they all got confused and were like, they're censoring us, and then they fucking just went right back to Twitter. We all lose in the end.
Yeah, just be like, no, we don't. We can just get, they're like, we're getting fucked over. And it'd be like, I agree with you, right? Here's what we should do. And they're like, yeah, and you can just fill in the blank with whatever you want. Like, they're so dumb. Just don't lose your cool because it's like not okay to be like manipulative like a psychopath. But hey, I've tried it. It's fun.
There's so many cards.
Pope likes that ass.
I don't remember this, but I'm super excited
All
about
right.
it.
Well, here's the thing.
Because
Pope
I like that ass.
accidentally liked some Brazilian model's photo on Instagram.
Hey,
His-
Brazilian
I thought it
are
was in real life.
Christians.
the official
No.
Pope account liked
The
this
official Pope account.
on Instagram, liked this Brazilian model's post, and then
What's wrong with that?
nothing
Well,
to me.
I'll
But
tell you what happens when a pope likes an ass. It leads to some holy shit.
Oh goddamn! Well, here's the thing.
Bill,
God damn
you know what,
it.
man?
God damn it.
You're fired. No, you can't get
Here's
fired from
the
this.
thing
It's
about
pointless.
the Pope is
I like
he did it again. So not only did he like that ass once,
Oops, I
he liked
did
that
it
ass
again.
twice, and it was just like a week ago. It was
There's
some
two cheeks, so
chick,
you might as well.
Right? And
who,
one anus.
who has like an OnlyFans account. Doesn't matter. Whatever.
The Pope has an OnlyFans account?
No, that's
I'm signing the fuck up.
She's
Holy
a,
rules. That's what they call it.
I don't know if she's a model or if she's. It doesn't matter. But anyway, he also liked her.
Well, I'm
That's
proud of
her.
him. He's the
You like
most
her tits also,
progressive
though?
one we've seen.
Yeah. So the Pope rules, I guess.
That's fine. Fucking old
I mean,
man, get your
technically,
shit.
yes.
He likes that ass.
Yeah, all this stuff is the Pope's like, maybe gay marriage is okay, and also look at that fucking thick ass
Hey,
Brazilian chick's ass. I'm like, okay,
Portuguese
look,
is
that-
yeah, I'm like,
Hey,
He
you know
also
about
said,
this.
like, atheists, they're probably not going to hell. I mean, like, if they're not good people, like, I don't.
look, if
see
you have a
why.
Pope that goes like, hey, the little boy thing is fucked up, but check out that banging ass 28-year-old chick's ass, I'm like, yeah, no, that's actually probably fine.
What can I
It's
say?
okay.
That Portuguese butt makes people go crazy.
I don't know.
Just so you know.
No, the Pope, yeah, I'm for it.
So-
All right, I'm
You-
gonna go take communion.
You do know why
This Mickey's
they,
grenade.
So the Pope really liked that
I'm proud
ass,
of him.
not once but twice.
Good.
And-
I'm glad he did.
Yeah,
One
me too.
time, but 2 times. Yeah. No, the Pope is the shit.
Do you know
This
why
Pope is the shit.
priests aren't supposed to marry?
Because their dicks are so big it
They're
would
holy,
kill
They're horny.
No,
holy.
people.
So that when they die, their wealth stays with the church.
Well, fuck them.
Oh, it's about
Next.
money? What a surprise.
Next.
Yeah. What a shock that that's the only thing that's about.
the Wayfair sex
Oh my
trafficking
gosh.
thing. I don't know much about that.
I
just
do.
know it.
I mean, I don't know
Somebody
much.
No,
resigned.
Alexis, go off.
No, I know some. I mean, like, I remember when it was, like, being witnessed, so then I went on Wayfair, and, like, they were
Tried to order a
selling,
child.
like, fucking credenzas for thousands of dollars, but they had, like, names.
So they thought
Alright.
basically
Like,
that
Kathy, and,
that
like,
they were selling
kids.
They were selling kids or women by if you bought this credenza, you're actually buying a woman, not
Yeah.
a credenza.
I remember that. I don't
The
know
wo-
if it
the
was
woman would
real.
come
I
inside,
read
or
some
the
stuff
child.
that there was, like,
child.
I read
like,
The
somewhere
child would come inside.
that due to this scandal, the like CEO of the company quit or something.
Well,
That
I would
Wayfair
have. I would have
sells-
been like, goodbye,
That
everybody.
may be
This is
false,
stupid.
guys. I might be.
Wayfair sells
read
shit.
something
With
different.
If I had done nothing wrong, I
anyways,
still would have
so.
quit. Like, okay, fuck this.
Still, like
I
I'm a
mean,
millionaire.
I
I'm
don't-
done.
I don't think that actually happened. I think that was
39. How
fake.
many do we have until next year?
Like a lot.
2,
We're
Let's
talking
go.
about Wayfair. Hang on.
4, 5, 6. So I mean, not that
Oh
many.
shit!
I can never
moving
spell.
We're
along
getting
pretty
there.
well.
Fair.
We got to get the champagne out. soon.
Yeah.
No.
The champagne.
No,
The champagne.
I have 3 bottles.
Ugh.
We got 20 minutes.
Alexis,
I-
when we get down to 10 minutes, will you handle that? Will you grab?
Will you get rid
I
of
will
that?
give it to you because I'm afraid of the sound.
All right, I will
Does
take care
anybody
of it.
Alright.
give a fuck about
Bill,
Wayfair
okay.
sex scandal?
No,
I'm on the
Ooh.
end. It's fine.
No,
Well,
I
it's
actually, I know,
slowly
I
my
do because like that was one of those things. It was one of those conspiracy theory things where I was like,
I'll get it.
hey, this actually feels like this is really happening. Like, I'm not big on like, let's just jump into like, yeah, this is real, like whatever. But I was like, this is so weird that it feels like maybe this is like a real thing. And it came out later that it was just, you know, internet trolls and bullshit, which shouldn't have been shocking, to be honest, at all or whatever. But I was like, I thought I caught the glimpse. I thought I was like, oh, this is like a real child sex. Yeah, please, that will be a thing.
Okay.
Let's.
They're on the table
Were they always
thing
on?
of clean
What is he doing?
champagne. So,
Yeah, I said I'd get it in a second.
okay, look, we all know who the perverts are. It's like the Catholic Church is not like a mystery, and when everyone's like, "It's a fucking Democrat." Like, yeah, okay, great. Yeah, way to shoot those people in that pizza place. Good job, everybody. But like, I thought I saw like the Wayfair cabinet thing where it's like the internet is this unpredictable nightmare, and I was like, are we seeing this? Is this like a weird thing where they didn't take it down quick enough and it was like really obvious? But that's the thing. The Wayfair thing was too obvious. Like whoever deals in that kind of shit is like not gonna have it like no, like they got away with it this long. It's gonna be much more cryptic and bizarre. It's not the kind of thing that we could just look at on eBay and whatever. But like fool me once, shame on me. Like I was like, wait, is this really a thing? They got me for a second, but I never posted anything about it because I didn't want any innocent people to be mowed down with some fat ass's AR-15.
Anybody else have anything to add about the Wayfair sex
yeah.
scandal?
I was drunk and moving around with glasses, and I forgot what we were talking about.
Wayfair.
How convenient.
It didn't actually happen. There was no sex
Yeah, it was
trafficking.
fake. It was not a thing.
Yeah.
It's
so-
really just a company that has overpriced furniture.
Yes.
Who knew?
and reasonably priced furniture. I mean, both.
But also very overpriced furniture.
That is
Oh,
worse.
and
severe.
Maybe Karen. I don't know.
ever.
I mean, why would you
Chelsea.
pay $12,000
Chelsea,
for a
that sounds
cabinet?
more accurate.
Because it's where you keep your
Oh
envelopes.
shit! The most recent awesome thing to happen in our like
I don't know any.
year of our Lord, the Twisted Tea fucking beatdown.
That was at the buzzer. That guy, I would say that he's
Wow.
the yin to the
Here's yin.
the yang of the guy, the longboarding guy with Fleetwood Mac. Like that guy was chill. That guy was vibing. Like the guy with the Fleetwood Mac song, drinking his ocean spray, was the anchor that kind of like held us together. And the guy with the Twisted Tea was a little reminder that, you know,
The
if-
guy with the
fuck around
Twisted
and find
Tea.
out.
The guy.
he
with
was the human form of Gritty. He was the fuck around and find out. He was like somebody calls you the N-word, you take your drink and
Can
bash
we
it in their
just
face.
say
That's what
that
you do.
the guy with the Twisted Tea held his shit together for far longer than he needed to.
Oh
he could
yeah.
have beat that fucking tweaker's ass.
I would have wrung that guy's
long
neck.
before.
Right.
He was so damn patient with that dick.
That
then
video
he
did not
just-
start
Wow.
until after this situation had escalated for at least a couple minutes.
Yeah.
So-
a little bit.
Yeah, we saw it after, like and
I
like
saw the whole thing. There, you can actually go online and find the whole thing.
you can literally
And
like
this
someone
guy
was
is just
filming it.
talking shit
but
for
not-
like a minute and 30
you-
seconds until this guy is finally like, I am fucking done.
Right.
And then just beats his ass.
But when did that lady start recording that video? Like, not for a while until
Yeah,
like,
there's probably
So
shit we
probably
never
more
even did.
going
Oh
on.
yeah. Like
So
and
this
the,
man was
the patience of a saint. Because any one of us at that table, like after, look, people don't talk to me in public. I don't even know what it would be like. We all fantasize about it. But like if someone was just like,
talking to you in public.
yeah, well, I mean, being a dick enough to where you'd be like, well, what would I do? And it's like, I'm a man, I'm an American with a conceal and carry, and I wouldn't even have called that in. I would have strangled him until his eyes came out, like in fucking Total Recall. Like that kind of just like, to be disrespected like that for no reason from some idiot, it's like, it feels like you're in like 6th grade. Like that's the last time that was like sort of normal. Like, I'm gonna fucking fuck you. And then you punch him and the teacher's like, oh, well, we gotta talk to your parents. Blah, blah, blah. But like in public when you're buying beef jerky and tea and shit, like you're well within your right to just squeeze someone's neck until weird colored stuff comes out of their eyes and nose.
This guy used Twisted Tea and beat the fuck out of this dude, and it was rightfully so.
It was
and
the safe thing to do.
I'm so glad that happened and we got to see it because fuck that guy.
man. can
And
you
we should keep
imagine
going 'cause
just
we
have-
got-
just finishing your work, your shift, and you fucking like want to go buy a fucking alcoholic beverage at a fucking gas station, and then all of a sudden there's this fucking asshole just being a fucking dick without wearing a fucking mask.
Yeah.
Yeah, also that
smash
guy was
his
just
mouth
like,
for that.
hey, you. It's like everyone would have just been like, you can fucking take an ice pick and just bash this guy's head in until the twitching stops, and we just won't call the police. It'd be like if I worked there, I'd be like, hey, do you want to just like cut this guy's head off and throw it in the dumpster? Because like I'll go erase all the videos, and when the cops come, I'll be like, yeah, I don't know what happened, and then that's that. Like I would be like happy to be like, I would feel like I did the world a favor
Just-
by covering up a murder, because just
Right,
fuck that
just
guy.
go to that lady, be like, hey, we're just gonna shut off the camera and we're gonna forget everything that happened here because it's gonna all go away.
No, yeah, I'd be like, I promise that it's more fun for me to hide this as a little challenge to myself than it would be to like give up and be like, the police be like, yeah, but there was a little part of the tape. There was a guy with a phone. I'm like, yeah, that was a deep fake. I think they were making a movie. I don't know. And then just obstructing and brushing it off till it ruined everything until the guy that hit that guy in the face went free, and hopefully the guy that he hit is dead.
You're telling me this racist guy with a quarter of his teeth just suddenly disappeared?
Yeah, I mean, like,
I guess you can look for him, but I don't know where he went.
Anyway,
Look, the fact that part of his leg was in our dumpster.
We got like
I don't
maybe less than 15 minutes.
I know,
Midnight.
we did this so good.
I
This
got-
is such
I
a
got-
good
there.
podcast.
I got a timer set, and then I'm gonna go pour champagne.
We're getting there.
Thank you, Bill.
So next topic. Aliens? Did aliens happen in 2020?
Well,
Tell me about it, John.
Ah.
Tell me about it.
no, I'll field this one.
Because
Look,
I don't know. I didn't do any research because I
Well,
don't remember this.
the aliens thing, it's a foregone conclusion. It's an interesting thing. There is a lot. I'm big on the whole Bob Lazar thing because I
Love me some Bob Lazar.
saw that.
That was great.
One of the funnest things about like Bob Lazar being on Joe Rogan and the Netflix thing and whatever is that I saw that in real time when I was a kid. I'm an old man. I saw that in like I was born in 1980, and my dad was watching a thing about it in the late 80s. Like it was on cable, and he was fascinated by it. I was like watching this dude when I was like 8 or 9, being like, yeah, I worked there. This was like fucked up and weird, and his thing was consistent all the way up until the Rogan interview and all this stuff like early in 2020 or late 2019, whatever it was. But the Pentagon, which is a pretty serious organization, I would maybe say it's where they hid the Ark of the Covenant. is a big thing. We're like, yeah, no, there are vehicles that we found that were off-world. And it was like a weird semantic language thing where people were like, okay, look, they didn't say anything about aliens. And I'm like, okay, if you say we found vehicles that nobody on Earth made, that, like, yes, they omitted, like, oh, they might have been, but they don't have to explain that. It's very, like, where did it come from? And it's like, you have a few options. It's literally interstellar space or our own future, which, again, I think could be maybe part of that story. I don't know. But the things that were, like, coming out recently with, like, the Tic Tacs and the Air Force guys that were like, yeah, no, there was things that, like, it wasn't Iran, it wasn't like America couldn't do this, and it's like, and do you think that means that, like, China could, like, the like manipulation of gravity and time and stuff like that? Not a thing that you can just do very easily. And they're like, these were made off world. These are archaeological finds, blah, blah, blah. And we're like, well, okay, what are the ramifications of that? And they're like, well, no comment. But it's like, they just literally said we found things that no one on Earth made.
Super fun. I'm still confused whether or not we found aliens this year.
We absolutely did.
Okay, cool. Moving on.
Can I explain something that we have found that is very interesting?
Go for it.
The screen is flipped, so all the cards that we're displaying are backwards.
Well, no, not if you look on the TV out there.
It's fine. Just go on. We've got like 10 minutes. Let's go.
Listen,
Oh shit!
the aliens thing.
I'm on that side. All right. Never mind. We're good.
The wild thing about that is they chose to talk about it during a time when it was like everyone was just too preoccupied with, like, everything else. And I'm not a big aliens guy. Like, I'm a big, like, I'm a big, like,
big humans guy.
They have to be, no. Cool. The universe is fucking infinitely gigantic. So there's probably things like us. Maybe there's monkey versions. Maybe there's spaceship versions. Maybe. But it's so far out there that we would, like, never, ever know. Like, it's crazy. Like, the universe is so big that there has to be other, like, thinking beings out there. But there's nothing saying that they would visit us. But this craft thing is bizarre. Like, the Bob Lazar thing is hard for me to ignore. Like, I'm not looking for anything to be all what?
Bob Lazar.
Right.
Yeah.
But our own government being like, look, like, we have technology that nobody on Earth made, and everyone's like, does that mean there's aliens? And they're like, no comment. I'm like, yeah, use logic.
How many?
All right, yeah.
Left.
I suppose there's nothing interesting about this, so whatever.
It's super interesting, and we will continue to talk about this at some point.
I mean, this is more interesting than...
We're not in a race to get done. We're just in a race to be funny for this thing. Like,
oh, man.
Funny before midnight. Space Force, motherfuckers. Not only a show, but also a real thing like our current idiotic president tried to do. And
you know what's wild, though? He didn't come up with that. Like, let's just put this out here.
No, he didn't come with it.
No, but like this, like, look, eventually there could be skirmishes between this nation state and other ones in outer space. Because, like, we put a flag on the moon. Eventually there could be, like, solar panels, like, floating in orbit that, like, could power, like, because of, like, microwave transmission of, like, Bill has a wireless phone charger. That same technology can be extrapolated to there's a solar panel the size of Utah floating in orbit, in synchronous orbit over like a downloading station where it could be like, oh, it picks shit up from the sun. It wirelessly, like, sends energy down to this big substation or whatever. That could replace all oil and all everything. So it's like, hey, look, oh, what are all the wars in the Middle East over? Oil and shit. So it's like, okay, so you have this giant solar panel in this substation or whatever, and then what if, like, somebody from Moscow is like, hey, what if we go shoot at that thing? Because fuck you, we don't want America to have electricity. And it's like, well, we have to stop them. Okay, Space Force, like, that could be a thing, but that's just a guy that's good at branding, throwing shit around. But realistically, like, the CIA and everybody else were like, hey, we need a defense thing against our crazy and ever expanding amount of weird shit in outer space. So it's like, it frustrated me because it's like a joke. It's like, hey, look, we might have to fight a war in near orbit outer space to keep people from blowing up our power structure thing. And then we would have to use Space Force for that. But then our current ding dong president's like, I invented that. It's like, yeah, you didn't, but the CIA isn't like a reality show game show host, so they don't like care who gets the credit. So it just kind of happens, and it's frustrating.
Well, I mean,
I hate it.
It's
Fuck it.
It's the same president that is pushing away all of our allies and creating new enemies. So it's kind of humorous and sad in that sense. But I would also like to point out that the people who joined the Space Force have gotten a designation. They are called Guardians
Of the Galaxy?
Guardians of the Galaxy.
You know what? I'm okay with this
Oh
now.
my God.
So the show Space Force with like Steve Carell and whatever actually wasn't that much of a success, and I heard it really wasn't that.
I heard it was bad. It's time for champagne, I believe.
I liked it. It was.
Well, you like
John Malkovich was wonderful in that show.
John Malkovich.
John Malkovich is wonderful in everything.
Yeah, John Malkovich.
He is.
Do no wrong.
He was just.
Malkovich.
It was glorious, and his musical number, amazing.
He had a.
Yeah, he had a musical number.
No
in that.
spoilers, Bill.
What are you doing?
I'm just
He's
saying.
getting champagne.
Oh, don't make me
I like painting in
I
this
don't
cup.
want any.
Just do it anyway.
Don't
No,
pop in my
Drink
face.
it.
It's like, what
Why?
did
I
step
got
on?
the pretty
Oh, it's my
colorful
glass.
bottle.
Because it's gross.
I got the colorful
Anyway.
bottle.
Well, we got more things to get through as if we're going to stop.
The Animal Crossing.
Oh god.
Now that,
Bunch of people.
That was a
like it.
way to fucking survive this shit. I didn't plan. I don't know about
That's
it.
fine.
John wanted to talk
Alexis,
about
what?
it.
The colorful one.
well, look, all I wanted to talk about with this was that people kind of made this contrast between like, oh, we used to do Pokemon Go. Is that the one? We used to do Pokemon
The
Go.
colorful one.
And now we do Animal Crossing. But the weird thing is Pokemon Go wasn't a big let's get close to other people thing. Right? It was a
raid.
well, yeah, but you could go, you just wandered around outside. You didn't have to you could go into a park and just do the Pokemon thing. So I'm like, I get that Animal Crossing is more the symbol of the pandemic than Pokemon Go. But the thing that I would love to point out, for no other reason than I'm a contentious butt munch, is that
But
Pokemon Go could very easily have been done during the pandemic. You'd be like, you just go out by yourself, put on a mask, wander around during the summertime, and be like, I found a Pokemon here, I found a Pokemon there, and then your interactions with people, very good, Bill, would be like,
Bill, you're spilling everywhere.
it's fine. Bill can use a towel.
Kyle,
I don't care. It's my house.
I will clean it up.
Bill will handle it.
So
Alexis,
Animal
is
Crossing,
anybody?
it was a super awesome thing that happened. I don't know. It was something that happened.
Well, no,
Yes,
okay. So Animal Crossing was a very fun way for people to manage the being kind of like stuck at home.
Oh.
But the funny thing is they could have combined Animal Crossing and Pokemon Go. They could have played Animal Crossing when it got cold, but when Pokemon happened, in the summer, you could have gone back outside and wandered through the park getting Pokemon. You didn't have to interact with other people. You
Two
didn't have
left
to get
people.
sick.
I swear to God, that's it. We're
Pokemon
done
Crossing.
after that.
Yeah, Pokemon
And
Crossing.
maybe a couple honorable mentions. Kim Jong-un and death rumors. So there was a while where CNN and other news sources thought that Kim Jong-un
Awesome.
was like on his deathbed, like ready to croak, but apparently that wasn't true. He's still kicking alive and doing well.
He is very,
So,
very
that
fat.
happened apparently. Oh, he did gain weight.
That came from unknown sources.
Unknown,
Oh.
sung un sources.
Oh my god.
But anyway, that happened where we thought that the great dictator, fucking Kim Jong-un, was on his deathbed or died. There was
fun.
rumors.
Your name is Kim. You ain't great.
It's fun and wacky because here comes old Lang Bill. We got 4 minutes till the New Year's Central
I'm not
Time anyway.
drinking that, but thanks
You can
for
just
the
pour it.
fancy
You can
glass.
take a sip.
Just have a sip. I'll
Have a
drink it.
seat, son. Have a seat.
Have a seat. All right, so
Yum.
it's New Year's, and I'm getting drunker. 2021 will be no
we have
better.
2 minutes left with one thing left. Get
Yep,
rid of that.
I'm watching it.
All right. Oh,
Get rid of the card, please. Please
boy,
don't
oh
get
boy,
rid of
that's
the
a
card.
flavor.
Last
It's
card.
rosé.
Oh,
It's rosé.
we found
All right.
water on the moon. I know
this
there's.
is gross.
I know there is.
Wait, water on the moon is gross.
I know there's a question
I mean,
mark,
I'm sure.
but that's legit.
Bill, okay, did we really find water on the moon?
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
NASA did discover water on the moon. There's water molecules in the Clappings crater on the. It's one of the largest craters on the moon. They did find actual water molecules.
But just molecules? How much did they find?
I don't know. I didn't look.
So, if we're going to have a moon base on the moon, we are going to have to build it in a crater, in a subterranean crater. That is
Fireworks.
the only way we can do it. Because of the amount of radiation that the moon is constantly bombarded with, it is not protected with by an atmosphere. We are going to have to build a base in a subterranean area.
It is very radioactive on the moon.
NASA found water on the moon, and
More
I
than
don't
36
think
Rontgens.
anyone gave a shit, and they should, because it's kind of a big deal.
Hey, there could
Kind
have
of
been
a
life
big
there,
deal
but guess
that-
what? It didn't happen.
What is the cost of lies?
Well, we kind of that was 2019.
I know.
Anyway,
God, let's
it's
go
kind of a big deal
rewatch.
The
that we
countdown
found
is happening.
Chernobyl. Is it?
Central Time. Yep.
Oh yeah,
honorable
we're gonna
mentions.
count down this together. All right,
We
honorable
had-
mentions.
We had murder hornets.
That,
TikTok was going to be banned
Fuck
several
the
times
bees.
by Trump.
but he didn't. He only
They
wanted
never
to
got
because
over
like
yeah,
TikTok,
it was
like
intentionally-
well, it was like K-pop stars
TikTok
fucked up his rally.
forever.
Which,
Twitter.
bless you, boys.
All right.
Twitter got hacked. And then there was the largest locust
You're right,
swarm
the
in
card.
several decades in Africa. Thank you very much. I'm done.
25.
I'm not
2020,
shut the fuck up.
things
You can't
happen.
just leave early. The
2020,
stove still
something
says
could
that
have
it's
happened, but
11:59.
didn't happen.
I'll tell you what it says.
Oh boy, this is so exciting.
It's midnight.
It's
Andy,
counting down.
no,
No, someone else was counting down.
That's wrong.
is that wrong?
No, my phone is not
Well,
wrong.
this thing
I
says
have an
7,
iPhone.
6, 5,
5,
It's
4,
midnight.
3,
No, I-
2, 1. Go fuck
Next
yourself.
year.
Yeah. Mwah.
Yay.
Drink that booze.
Drink.
Give Bill a smooch. This is the way we're doing it. All right, guys. So, a weird part of me kind of felt like we'd be able to keep doing this for a little bit after midnight, but apparently we just coasted on fumes
Oh,
to the end.
I'm too
It's fucked.
We got drunk before.
We had we've been drinking and doing speed for a while. And
No,
here's
there
the
was
thing,
no
I'm
speed.
just
It
kidding.
never fucking happened. Also, I'm really sorry because
Andy
the last
just yelled Jumanji.
hour and a half was
Jumanji.
just a bunch of incoherent shouting.
Yep.
Well, we're
What?
Welcome to the Alchemical Cocktail Lounge, baby.
Andy, you want to come over? We're gonna have a dance party.
Andy, we're gonna dance. Andy, we're gonna get dandy.
Call me, Andy. I miss you.
Yeah, Meredith is
Tommy.
better than all of us,
Yeah.
apparently.
What? Call
Look
me
at you
over.
being to be
We're gonna
incoherent and
dance.
yelling. That is
I-
live podcasting. That's the whole thing.
I'm
The
the one.
beauty is-
I am the glue that holds the shit together. This is my podcast,
It is.
apparently. So whatever
That is a true thing that's real.
that you
No.
keep trying to convince me of, but I don't
I
know if
know.
I
Look.
necessarily
Bye,
agree.
friends. Suki's
Everybody,
fireworks and
we couldn't like actually hang out, even though like I would love to.
Hey, maybe
And by next year,
this time next year we'll be able to hang.
we got a house to just hang around in, and we can go crazy. And I just, I listen to a lot of goofy podcast shit to kind of feel while I'm doing lonely tasks, like I have friends. And I just wanted to add to that. I wanted to give back to the community as long as that community made me feel important, because that's great. And thank you, Bill, Meredith, and Alexis, for being a part of this.
Hey, you got it right.
I know everyone's name. I just don't know in what order. That's the problem.
If he says all of them, he can't assign them
And,
to the right
and
person.
thank you, Andy, Laura, and Sam. We're probably the only people that watch this, but
Yeah,
maybe someone will
thanks,
watch this
guys.
later. I can't
Appreciate it.
fucking imagine
Love you
somebody
all.
did something.
Appreciate
Alexis, can you read?
you
What did that
putting up
actually
with
leave?
this
Sam
shit.
says happy birthday.
Happy
Sam
birthday,
says-
Sam.
No, he says happy new year.
All right. Well, happy birthday anyway, Sam. I'm going to turn this shit off so we can play music so we don't get a strike.
Yay. We're all hungover.
And clean the
already.
cards off the fucking
What's him
floor.
say?
Oh, shit,
Stay
Sam's going wild.
hydrated. Happy birthday, John.
We're gonna do that for sure.
And
Hi,
there's
thank you. I mean, I love you.